sounding so slow.
And we're live.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hello,
We are-
everybody. It is
We are.
the mango.
We are the late, but we are
Most
here
of
now.
us are alive.
Well, all of us are alive. It's just that all of us are mostly alive.
Yeah.
Well, not Marcus. He's
We are
he's a whole
alive.
other stitch.
But are we living?
That's the real question.
That's a little
but-
too deep. We can save that for Philosopcast.
Yeah.
That's on Tuesdays.
You know, we
Yeah.
are living,
Tuesday's a
but
big release day.
are we dead? Or are we living? Or are we alive?
Are we
forgot what I was
alive
saying.
or are we just breathing?
Hi, everybody. My name is Frump. I'm a Frump.
Now, get out of here. Get out of here, Frump. You don't
Go.
exist
Okay.
until
Go.
tomorrow.
Oh no.
Stop it. Are we human or are we dancer?
Get back.
Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna try and keep this herd of cats on track. And
Meow.
who remembers what happened last time?
Blurring.
We fought some
It's
dudes.
a cold.
We tried to sneak up on some dudes, and
But somebody can't stealth effectively because roll 20.
I thought I would try some social camouflage, but it turns out that there aren't any people to hide behind in the woods, so it didn't work out.
And you wound up going down. First round got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Poor Devlin.
Yeah, you learned
Look.
about how nasty lance crits are.
I learned lances aren't fun to have inside you. I learned horses are a joke until suddenly they aren't. It was a big day of learning for Devlin overall.
Devlin learned that he was in fact not horseproof.
Yeah, right
For a
after
brief
claiming
moment.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the funniest part.
That was
It
probably
was.
the best part of last week.
Uh,
And I took my medicine this time, so if we have more combat, I will in fact remember to heal myself.
well, just like with the last one, whether there's combat this time is largely up to you guys. And the dice, but also, up to y'all.
Yeah.
Because you could have just avoided that patrol,
Could've.
and you chose not to.
We were
But-
like, hey, what if they're friends? And James was like, haha, no.
Could
No.
be.
Yes, what if indeed?
No.
And then we were like, shit, man, I guess we actually have more of a reason to go to Citadel Ordeal than to just fuck with Zara.
And then that fight is what I like to call a power establishment. It established that these guys don't fuck around like the other guys did.
Yeah, because you came across one enemy that was familiar, and you didn't really give a lot of mind to, which was correct, because the sergeants are pretty wimpy by
Yeah.
the standards of 7th level characters.
They have devolved to jobber.
Yeah. Well, it's that thing in a video game where the first time you run across an enemy, they're a boss,
Yeah.
and then the second
Yeah.
time you encounter them, it's like, oh, 2 of them is a normal encounter. And then the third time, it's, oh, I'm fighting 12 of them.
This is easy.
Yeah. But
Especially when I can crit on my finishers.
yeah, but you're now encountering knights.
On
And
horses.
they are not to fuck around. They don't fuck around. They are no fuck around, all find out.
You could say they aren't very nice.
Ah,
Mm. Man, it's
For
too
the
bad
DM.
Surreal's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Surreal's dead, but you're right, Surreal is dead, but Desdemona is still here.
What a shame.
Surreal with a mustache.
Right?
Just an obvious fake mustache.
Mid 2000s
Color.
mustache on your finger bit.
It's like a color palette swap.
Oh, it's the plastic Groucho glasses with the
Yeah.
big nose and the mustache.
Yeah!
The Groucho Marx
Yeah.
mustache and
Yeah.
glasses.
Exactly.
Uh,
you don't know that
DM.
reference, I just realized. Go ahead, Jess.
I don't know
you mean
the
the Groucho Marx?
Groucho reference?
No, the one I made.
Oh, That's cool.
Oh.
I kept up contextually.
Good job.
Yeah.
Question about, did we, now, are we still in game where we're at such hit points, or because I don't think
No, we took a
camped out or
rest.
anything.
Yeah,
That
there
was
a
the
night's
last thing we were doing.
Yeah, there was a night's rest, and we are beginning a new day.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted
We're
to make
beginning
sure I
the new
was
day. This here square.
okay. I just wanted to make sure I was up to my full HP, all that kind of.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm gonna do is I am going to create a object
Oh no.
because we're gonna need to keep track of which hexes have been searched already.
That's a really good
That's a good
idea,
point.
actually.
Should also do the bit. I don't want to.
Oh hey.
Oh yeah. We're finishing up the what happened last
Okay.
time.
Cool. Okay.
So yeah, we will begin today in this grid square. We'll do the same things as last time. Roll for random weather, roll for random encounter, and then you guys can proceed with doing what you want to do, including the decision of whether you're searching this square or just trying to move quickly through it to get to the Citadel, knowing you might have to come back and search it later.
But before
I
that,
don't think
we
we'd
got
be crossing into
two
this
things.
hex, though, because we'd be going along the river. This hex.
What if we have to go up here though?
Yeah, you're
You could
coming.
always cross back.
Yeah, it was you left
Yeah,
Charlie's village, and then it was this hex. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
I drew the thing in the wrong square. Sits in the wrong hex. Snivy was already in the right place.
Did we?
So
Started
this-
here, and we went this way
Yeah,
across
so that
this
that
river,
hex is
and we're-
switched.
Yeah.
Is searched. This hex is next.
Oh yeah, because we only got one hex far, and then combat
Yeah.
took the rest of the session.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Because combat does that.
It does.
Combat does that when you have 2 whole knights and horses.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's get into it and let's see what we can get through today. So
Business.
yes, it is business time.
It's
To
business.
defeat
Done.
Duns.
Dead, they shall be
No,
daughters.
from get back
We already
here.
chased you out of here.
Bastards.
You won't
Get
get
the hell out of here,
doing
Thrust.
I apologize. I am very low energy today.
No, it's okay.
Well-
And then when I'm low energy, I just devolve to frump.
It's great
Well-
that when you're low energy, you default to singing musical numbers.
Become Froge. What's up?
Become frump.
Grapes, are
Yeah.
you recording?
I am recording.
Okay. Me, am I recording? Aw yeah.
Stalling.
Jess, are you recording?
Oh
Liam, are you recording?
No. God damn it. Why did I wait
Yeah.
until just now to realize that? 1 second.
yeah.
This is why we check.
Stalling.
We're recording it now.
Okay. Oni, are you recording?
Insert Sly Cooper reference.
Stalling.
Yes.
All right then. Sync clap in 3, 2, 1. Our story begins, as such stories often do. Shaking off the slush from yesterday's snow day. So you guys remember, yeah, we talked about the horses.
We
It was a
did.
snow day yesterday.
It was slushy.
It
Yeah.
was cold.
Yeah, so the ground's probably a little wet, a lot of dew when you get up this morning.
Oh yeah, we took one of their horses.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Gallus
you
is
did.
riding it.
Lady Chomsky.
Mhm.
Lady Chomsky.
Lady Chomsky.
I appreciate your notes so much, Oni, because I don't write that down. I used to
really-
write like crazy notes.
I
and I'm like,
really should
"Nah."
bookmark your notes so that I have them on hand.
Amesy.
Okay, so
Before we forget,
Eh.
hero points.
Part.
Hero points. Hero
Yeah.
points.
go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna roll the weather.
Oh no.
Nice. 17.
6.
No.
I rolled one of my bad dice
11.
for the day. Why did I do that?
That's 2 and 3. Everybody but Grapes. Everyone yell at Grapes.
No.
What did
Come on,
Grapes get?
Grapes.
A
Six.
6.
Try harder.
Ugh.
Ooh, and I have rolled a 4 on the weather table.
What does that mean?
So today is a mild cold day, so
Oh,
no
no.
cold damage,
Oh,
which I
that's
really forgot to do last time.
Well, we're wearing winter clothes.
Right, that zeroes out mild cold. For severe cold, there is still some.
Oh, right.
I don't
Are you
think
sure?
did.
Because I looked
Are you sure?
into it, and it says that it... Let me look back into it. I think it says it negates extreme cold, or
Severe.
severe cold. But you still take damage from extreme cold.
We had a whole conversation at the beginning of stream last time, and we've already forgotten.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it is a mild cold day, plus thunderstorm.
Ooh.
God.
Thunder snow?
Interesting.
Love the thunder snow. It's so
It is-
crazy.
It is not snowing; it's just thunderstorm.
Mild
like-
cold.
Is it
Light rain.
Oh, that means it's gonna be a cold rain? Fuck that.
Yeah, but not freezing rain.
Wait, so what does mild cold mean? Like, does it state like how cold mild cold is?
Yeah, let me.
Mhm.
I have.
I put it in chat the other time. I can just.
Yeah. Well, I put a link in my table. So, moderate cold is. This isn't the link I wanted.
Mild cold is 13 Fahrenheit to 32 Fahrenheit. That's still enough for snow.
Right. I'm saying it's not snowing currently. That's not what I roll on the weather. I know it's cold enough, but it's not currently snowing.
It's still warm enough that it can rain.
Mm-hmm. Also, remember, Whisperwood.
I'm saying you can still like thunder snowstorm.
Right, but it's
You
not,
just really
is what I'm
want it to
telling you.
thunder snowstorm, don't
Yes.
you, Grapes?
Yes, I do.
Well, it's not.
Well, too bad!
I made
That's
the
too damn
table.
bad!
I rolled on the table, and that's what you got.
Okay. Okay.
It is thunderstorm, and that is probably announced. Just for narrative purposes, who would be on the last watch?
Not
Leave
Charlie.
Devlin.
Not
I'll like
Charlie.
goes cabin.
Oh, I got up early because I'm an old man. Is that it? Fine. I was
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Last watch is like wake up at 4 a.m.
Coffee on the stove.
So yeah, Devlin is sitting there having his coffee. There's a light rain coming down on the cabin.
What
And then-
skill is it for like cooking, just generally?
Craft.
Craft.
Crafting or lore cooking.
Great. Hey, I also made some okay waffles at some point during the watch.
All right. Well, everybody else is awakened by a thunderous, used literally, ba-boom in the sky.
Just like a cacophony of groans in response.
Yeah, just announcing what kind of day it's about to be.
First Dirtville, then night, and now this.
Storms a brewing, I
I
say.
hate the Whisperwood.
It's starting
wonder
the
why.
5th of Evidence.
You wonder why I wanted to get out of Dirtsville.
No, I didn't wonder. We knew.
You get better than me?
Yes. Charlie, we've been
Damn it.
over this, yes.
Sick of that. Sick of people thinking they're better than me.
Everyone
It's the
here
third
has a
time
home that's
maybe
not
she'll get
made
it.
out of mud.
I mean,
It's the third time, maybe
wrong.
she'll get it.
Ooh, goody.
Go look
GM
around
is happy.
outside. Stinky. Icky dirt.
Devlin
Icky
here
mud.
probably has a 401k planned out.
Wait, what
Morning,
about
everyone.
401k?
Good
How about
morning
some
to
hot-
ooh waffles.
Would anyone like some hot beverage to start the day?
Well,
Yes.
yes, I would love that.
I will pour them all a cup of hot water. There's no tea or coffee. It's just hot water.
Just looks
Son of a
at this
bitch.
hot water and goes, "I hate you."
This is just breakfast in Dirtville.
And waffles.
It's what we had.
I prestidigitation it to make it taste like tea.
It's classy, but
You make it taste like tea, but
Yeah.
prestidigitation doesn't make it have caffeine.
No, but it's the thought that counts.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I can pretend.
You can have the placebo effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can trick your brain into thinking it's tea.
It's like decaf.
Mhm.
Except it doesn't taste bad. So if I have a wand of create food. Could I use that and then Devlin can turn like the flavorless calorie mates it makes and turn it into waffles?
that's a fun
I mean-
fact about a waffle maker. You can turn anything into waffles
To
if it fits
waffles.
in the waffle maker.
Well, not necessarily. Because a key ingredient and the difference between waffle batter and pancake batter is that you add oil, because the oil is what makes it crisp on the outside.
I wasn't speaking to the quality of the waffles.
You'll
Is it
see-
waffle shaped? Then it's a waffle.
I
See
mean,
Charlie. Go ahead.
the best way to reheat pizza is in a waffle iron.
Go ahead, Josh.
You're gonna-
Disagree.
You're gonna see Charlie kind of digging in her boob bag of holding. Like she's like double fisting, and she's like, "Well, I got some Buckeye coffee in here. Should we put it in the water? Want some?"
How long have you had that, Charlie?
Did you get that?
Oh, I mean, a while ago. I
When
forget
is a
about it.
while ago?
I mean, it's still fresh, if that's what you're
The
asking.
hell else do you
No.
have in your tits?
A
I
lot.
mean, a lot of stuff. I mean, it was only 5 silver pieces, so like, while.
Well, knowing you, you hoard all the food. What else do you have in there? Share.
All right, I'll pull out the ration tonics. I'll pull out. You'll see like a bag of flour drop on her bed, a bag of oats. You're gonna see a bag of green apples, 6
Is there a
oranges.
chicken?
Oh yeah,
Not a
also,
live chicken.
I also have apples. I'm gonna pull out an apple out of my bag of sometimes weasels. Gonna roll that flat check. What is it? 15 to make it not a weasel.
No, it's 50-50. So
50,
yeah, DC 11.
DC 11.
See,
I
as
rolled
much
it
as
11. It's an apple.
As much as I'm a maniac, I am the mom friend that always carries something of value, usually. But like,
Okay.
just gonna
Are
pull
you
out,
talking?
like, homemade
Are you
granola.
talking as Charlie or as Jess?
both. I am that mom friend. I care. Like my
Yeah.
purse is basically a tote bag.
Because Serial's
Yeah.
response would be, "Charlie, you are not a mom friend.
Well,
You're just
but I
well,
can't-
no,
traumatized.
she probably
Okay,
had to learn it
you're
when
ju-
taking
wait.
care of Max.
You're just traumatized."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the horse Girl Scout. Equivalent of
Horse
Girl
Girl
Scouts.
Scout.
Yes, I learned how to like make knots and start fires and I don't know, wrestle bears. You know, the usual of what you learn, in Girl Scouts.
The mom friend wouldn't have hesitated to share all the food in her bag of holding. You, in fact, did.
Wait, I did. This is me sharing. What the hell?
I said would not have hesitated, which you
I
did.
didn't hesitate.
Well, no,
It took
she
Gallus
just,
asking you 3 times.
to be
what
fair,
was in
she
your
probably
purse.
just forgot. Because she hides everything in her tits.
I mean, it's a bag of holding.
Your dress has
but-
pockets.
Yeah, but also it's cool to pull out stuff. It's like a magic trick. Ooh, look. Oops. Magic trick.
Cereal's too
Ooh,
tired.
look, a sack of oats.
It's too
Pulls out
early.
a fucking pound of flour out of her tits. Bleh.
Yeah, she did that. She did that already.
Three
I'll
shovels.
I'll take the blood eye coffee, the packet of blood eye coffee, and you're gonna see her do the shack roll up into the air, and it's just gonna just drop into the hot water and be like, it'll be done in 5 minutes.
You have
This
cream
is
and
me
sugar in
sharing.
there.
Oh, you need sugar? She'll pull out one of those olden time cones of sugar and then plop it down. You could just take a butter knife and scrape some sugar into your coffee if you want.
Yeah.
I don't have milk, and then I'll shuffle in my boo bag of holding.
Inside thoughts.
Are you
Out of character.
a
That
roll?
was out of character.
Oh, okay.
Keeping those
Oh.
thoughts inside. I'll message you.
Charlie,
it. Oh,
Charlie
the
wearing a
milk
Mega
part.
Milk shirt.
Well, anyway, coffee in the pot. It'll be done soon. I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah,
Stuffs.
everybody who's partaking needs to make a save because it is a drug.
I opt to fail.
That's fine. You can choose to fail.
I have now a +1 item bonus to AC.
And saves,
And
which you're
saves.
taking penalties from fatigue, which is none. So it's just the +1 item bonus to AC,
It's
which if you
26.
have +1 armor is,
Kind of pointless.
well, I was gonna say redundant, but then I
Yeah.
forgot what the word was.
Oh,
it don't make no sense.
So when you fail, you get a +1 item bonus, or when you pass, you get the
So
+1.
so with drugs, the way that they
Yes.
work is when you initially are exposed, you roll a save, and failing the save means progressing to stage 1. And you can choose to fail if that is beneficial, which for most drugs, stage 1 is.
Yeah.
But then after 10 minutes, when we're talking about transitioning into stage 2, then you have to roll, and it is... Yeah, that is where you was because stage 2 you are stupefied 1.
Oh, so you wanna after
Yeah,
Thinking
you
after
want to
stage
fail.
one, you want
yeah,
to.
you want to. Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
fail
you-
stage 1 and then keep saving at stage 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay, then
Unless
I would deliberately
you crit.
fail.
Yeah, unless you
Got it.
crit, then yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Okay, so I will fail, and then we'll worry about stage 2 and 3 when we get there.
Okay.
One is fucking wired, dude.
Yeah, and soon after rising, the spell ends. And you're not getting rained on immediately, because as we discussed, there is the tarp
Mm.
being used as camouflage that remains up, so you stay dry until you take that down.
Yeah. Like, is
And-
it a a drizzle?
It's light. Yeah, it's
Oh,
light
okay.
rain.
Okay, so it's gonna
Or, like,
take a
you're-
bit to get
yeah.
soaked.
Yeah, you're gonna get wet right away, but it's not gonna soak through for you'll be out walking in it for probably a half hour before your socks get wet.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is the worst feeling in the world. One of the
Oh,
worst.
God.
feelings
Yes.
in the world.
Nothing ruins my day faster than a wet sock.
That
It'll-
or wet the ends of your jeans being wet.
Not only
Ooh.
is it wet, but it's also slushy because it snowed yesterday.
Oh God, you're
I
right.
didn't- It wasn't snowing here yesterday.
Oh right, you're right. It wasn't. It
It's
was
another hexagon.
Yeah, it was snowing in that other 25-mile area.
Mm,
because
Charlie's gonna
Whisper
yawn
was-
and
It's probably-
stretch. and
It's
she's
muddy, but it's not slushy.
Yeah, Marco.
Charlie will yawn and stretch and go, okay, so now that you yelled at me about having the Buckeye coffee, where are we going now?
We're gonna continue going east. Do you not remember
Okay,
our
cool.
plans?
Maybe I forgot. Maybe.
We have like one plan right now.
Our plan is to go to the Citadel, get some info about things, and then go along the river, and then eventually leave the river to go to the Scar Thicket where Marcus is.
just look for unicorns usually, so that's why.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what I remember.
Yes, that is
Yes,
one.
Charlie is like, all I remember is unicorns.
Unicorns. That's about it.
That is
Good for you, keeping
One of
your
the-
eye on the prize, Charlie.
that is one of the things we are looking out for. Yes.
Okay. Look for things. Scout. All that fun stuff. To the road.
Yep. So, first things first. Are we just running the road to get through this area, or are we exploring this hex?
Well, Gallus doesn't like this area being rainy, so Gallus is voting for just moving right along.
Right. And you absolutely can. But like I said, the trade-off being you might have to come back and search this hex later.
Right.
Yeah. But Gallus doesn't like being wet and muddy.
Gallus doesn't like this at all.
Surreal
This
likes
is-
being thorough, so she wants to explore.
This is Jess over game. Now, did we kind of do like a inquiry about like this area of like this is kind of the area of we'll find potentially find blank. We kind of
I don't think
that.
we
No.
did.
We
So-
tried to ask somebody, and then I got lanced.
Okay, so you have moved from Hellspawn Dale into the Iron Snarl.
Mm-hmm.
So could roll a nature check to see about this area.
I do have that.
I do
Now.
not, but I'll roll anyways. With my plus
I'll
0
roll for
nature.
the hell of it.
Hey, that's a natural 20 for a 30.
Gallus
won't roll. Go
rolled
for it.
a 3. He ain't no
Good
shit
job,
about
buddy.
trees.
Good job, Gallus. You tried.
Trees are green.
I hate it here.
Okay.
Gallus
So,
knows
uh,
he hates it here.
So, Surreal, this is the part of the Whisperwood's 5 regions. This is the one where the creatures you're going to encounter are going to be the most normal, for lack of a better word. The things that you're going to encounter aren't like demons and devils or fae. It's mostly just animal, big animal, or magic animal.
Okay.
In that order.
So there's
Obviously, because this is a video game.
so knowing that there's a less chance of a portal being in this area because it's not as much fuckery going on
Maybe.
is my guess. Just going off
Maybe.
of that. Because you
Yeah.
think if we're going near like a Hellgate, like there'd be more like hell fuckery going on.
Didn't we get I don't know if it was here or here where they're talking about the portal.
Well, nobody
Is that
knows
what
where the
you're
portal
asking?
Nobody
is. That's
knows
the
where.
whole-
No, Grapes is just talking
Oh.
about. Grapes is just talking about Whisperwood magic and how it expands through, and why the Iron Snarl's
Like
population of creatures would be less magical than they were like over here or anywhere else.
Got it. You know what? I
Oh,
probably
no.
was thinking because of the like scar. Like I don't know. I was probably like thinking to myself like this.
You know,
must be
Scar
full.
Thicket is where the Lich is.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, so-
that's also where the Pillar of Palamia is.
Yeah.
over by mummy.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. Yeah, thank you, Jess. Thank you.
Looking at the list of things we need, the most normal or magical animal thing on that list is unicorns.
Right.
And out of all the things on that list, one of the few things we already have a lead on is unicorns.
Are unicorns.
Mhm.
But we know they're along the
So-
river, so
They're by
Well,
this one tree along the river.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't want to encourage slacking off instead of doing a thorough job, but I feel like maybe we could just walk.
I mean, we could. Cereal is just mostly like more curiosity exploration than anything. Because if we find something that's useful, we find something that's useful. If we don't, we don't.
All right.
Okay.
But also, Jess, what?
So we have 2 for move along, 1 for explore. Just what would you like to do?
Explore.
Okay, so
I
we're
would rather-
tied.
I'll switch sides to make it not a tie. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay.
Gallus
Cal
will
and explore.
begrudgingly go, but at least he's on a horse, so he doesn't have to deal.
Right? You aren't getting muddy, you fucker.
Oh, sick of the mud. Gonna
You
be
say
on
while they're
a
on a
horse.
horse. What's up, James?
I was just saying, okay, so we are exploring.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then,
And I am doing the lead because I'm the only one with survival.
okay, yeah, roll me that survival.
So bye, roll.
Are you an expert in survival?
No, I'm
Oh.
only an expert in stealth, and I'm a master in acrobatics. Those are the only two. Next level, I think I will be. 26.
Okay, so you are navigating along the way pretty successfully,
Yeah.
and you discover some tracks.
Oh, god damn it, not again!
They are not a solid hoof like a horse. It's a
Mhm.
cloven hoof, more like a cow or a goat has. But if you want to know specifically what you're looking at, survival is what you would use to follow it. Nature is what you would use to know what it is that you're following.
I could do that.
Okay.
What do you think?
Uh-oh.
Forest cow?
25.
Oh,
Them dang
okay.
forest cows.
So, 2 pieces of information enter your head at the same time,
Mhm.
and the combination of them might give you a little bit of pause. Because these tracks look an awful lot like the kind of tracks that a pig or a boar would make.
Oh.
Fact
Oh,
2 that might
God.
give you some pause is that the size of them would indicate that if this is in fact a pig, it is a gigantic pig.
Oh, fun.
Because they
There's a lot of
are
food, though.
the hoof print is larger than Suriel's footprint.
Oh my god.
It is a very big pig.
That is a very large pig.
Would
Yeah,
you say
right.
it's...
Or whatever.
If I had to quantify, I would say medium, maybe large, depending on how spindly its legs are.
Would you
Yep, yep,
say...
yep.
IRL. Boars don't fuck around.
No.
Go ahead, Grapes.
Would you say they're direly big?
Maybe that's not. So
that-
dire boar isn't really a thing in 2E yet.
Oh, is it not? Oh, okay.
There are things that are roughly equivalent, but we'll get into that if you encounter them.
Right, okay. I did not know they're not in 2E. My apologies.
Yeah. The creature dire boar has not entered. The only dire animal that is in thus far is the dire wolf.
Really?
But there are other equivalents, like there's no dire bear, but there is a cave bear, which serves the same purpose.
Oh. Okay.
Really large fucking boar in this direction.
Boars.
I say we boars in this direction. I say we just avoid them.
Did we keep any of those lances?
Yeah, you
Yes.
get both of them.
Oh, good. We're gonna need them.
Devlin and Suriel high-five their lances together.
You touched
They
lances.
they just spot in their hands for a split second out of the bags of holding, just for the high five, and then go back in.
You cross
cross
lances. Oh, how romantic.
you and me, Grace, we're on the same idea. Found it.
Hmm. It's Surreal's face scrunches at that, like, ew.
Thanks.
No,
for
I don't
ruining
like
a
him like
pure
that.
thing.
Oh, it's
So-
never pure with us. What are you saying?
I mean, he's not wrong.
And so, is the intent here avoid these fuckers?
Well, I don't like the
What?
sound of really big fucking boars.
I mean, it's good food, but like again, it's their. Surreal just like puts her hand down next to the hoof, just for a size reference.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I have only heard about like regular boars and how they fuck things up. I've never heard of a big boar like that.
I just imagine Charlie and Surreal
actually-
stare off into the distance, like.
Actually, this is something that you might know. Gallus and Suriel both might.
Oh.
Roll me a society real quick.
Oh, that I can
Society.
do. 22?
Hey, me too. 22.
Oh, okay. So, you both suddenly remember that they're like, it's not definitely this is what it is, but something that fits the description that you are aware of. There is a creature that is bred by Chilaxian noble families for hunting.
Oh, for hunting,
Called
yep.
they're called blood boars.
Yes.
Because, like bloodhounds, they can track a scent for miles.
And
But
then,
they're
like, Gallus will
terrifying.
say, like, never heard of a big boar like that. Actually,
And the blood boar is a medium-sized creature, so it is roughly the size of a human, but being quadrupedal, it is close to like 300 pounds.
Jesus.
And they are used by noble families to, well, they're used by like paramilitary slave patrols to hunt missing slaves.
Yeah.
Noble families use them when they hunt people for sport.
Mm.
And they look like this.
actually, now that I
motherfuckers.
think of it, blood boars are about that size, aren't they, Surreal?
They are, which is even more of a reason to avoid them.
Well, knowing what I know about blood boars, they're normally accompanied by slavers or hunters of nobility. Or noble hunters, I should say. Is there any human tracks along with them, or humanoid tracks? Can you tell, sir?
Or was it just boars?
Roll me a another survival to see. something real quick.
Survival.
Yeah.
Survival, go! 28.
So you are confident there are no human footprints or horse prints anywhere near these.
Mm-hmm.
However, two of them have a drag mark next to one of the hooves, which would indicate that one of them has a lead or a chain or something that is loose and they're dragging.
Oh.
So these, like, yeah, if you know, like when a dog gets away,
Right.
and they're just
Yeah.
dragging their leash behind him, it's like that.
Well, if these are blood boars, it looks like maybe one of them got loose instead of rather being used out for hunting right now.
Oh. that's
Drag
not
marks right
good.
here. Yeah.
I'd rather avoid
Which-
that. And a blood boar that got loose can never be good.
No.
Yeah, they go
That-
feral almost immediately.
Like most boars do.
Like like most boars do.
Yeah,
dear
that
God.
is a thing common to all boar species. They go feral almost immediately.
It's crazy.
Fuck
Even
boars,
when
man.
pigs go loose, they just turn into boars sometimes.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's crazy how adaptable they can get.
Yeah, and look at those fuckers. Just red eyes.
Oh, did
that-
you
a
post a picture?
spiked
Covered in
nose ring.
blood. Yeah.
Oh fuck! That's fucking metal as fuck.
Yeah, and there
So
are
Gallus now wants to go ride one, doesn't he?
there are at least
No.
4 of them. At
Yeah.
least 4 of them.
Yeah, it's better to just do our best to avoid these.
Yeah.
Their tracks are very
I-
obvious, so especially
I've
in the
Look at
mud.
that.
I've looked at our list 3 times, and blood boars are not on it. So I say we move on.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I was hoping that maybe if they were accompanied by hunters, we could meet up with those hunters and exchange information, but if they're loose, they're more than likely feral, and I don't want that.
Exactly.
That's almost definitely a bad time.
Yeah.
Let's just
Suriel
hope,
got fucked up by boars once.
let's just hope they don't find us.
That's exactly.
Roll. Yeah, if you want to avoid them, just do me a quick stealth.
We can do follow the expert,
I
guys.
will do to follow the expert.
Devlin.
Same.
I'm sorry. How
You
does
have a
follow the
plus-
expert work again?
You have a plus 10 to your roll?
Oh, well, it's instead of proficiency, if you're
It's your
untrained,
level.
it's your level, and then you add
Plus
your, like your
whatever
dex
the-
bonus.
No,
so I can
it's
add- sorry.
it's my because I'm an expert in stealth. It's
Right.
plus 2.
Oh, and then you
So I
add
get to
plus
add
2.
your +2 to my usual.
Yes.
Add my level. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
So-
So sorry. Plus 9.
7. Yeah, plus 9 plus whatever your dex is.
And then any other bonuses to stealth you may have.
Oh, I already add my level because I'm a
Hey,
I'm a
nice.
little flirt with things I'm not good at.
So I
I think that's what the feat's called.
get
Little
9 plus 3 because I have that cloak.
29.
Gallus,
Devlin got a nice 25.
Gallus got a 30.
Oh.
It's
Yes.
really easy to be stealthy when the horse is walking for you.
Indeed.
Right.
That's a natural 16 plus.
And Benny is out, so
12.
he will also.
27. Or 28, sorry. Look at us doing so good.
Benny will
Yeah.
get a 24. Or 23,
All right.
excuse me.
Look at us go.
So you are able to cut a trail that travels perpendicular to the boar's path for a while. It slows you down a little bit to go a little out of your way, but you're able to avoid them entirely.
Okay, cool.
Just good.
So you have cleared this section.
Yay!
Let's write
Do we roll for the
boars
coffee?
on this hex.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Boar.
Big pig.
Big pig. That's what I was gonna write. Yeah.
I hope we have another hex with boars in it, because then we can write Big Pig too.
Big pig. Big boars. Yeah, big pig. Big boars.
Too big, too pig.
Too big, too big.
It's too big, too big. You're right, Jess. We probably should roll for coffee. Can we just
Oh,
do
yeah,
one
should
roll
probably
for the
roll
overall?
coffee.
Yeah,
Fortitude's 13. Plus 13.
What's the DC for coffee?
14.
I need to roll a natural one to fail that. So I did
Yeah,
not
me
roll a
too.
natural one.
No, me neither.
Natural 19.
Okay, everybody passed. Wait, what was
Did Devlin
Charlie?
drink it?
I heard a natural 19. What was the
did.
total?
It would have been 20, 31, 32.
Critical success. You're out.
You're fine.
done.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Gallus rolled a 10 for a 24.
Oh, that is also a critical success, so you're also out.
Hey, nice.
I mean,
Ex-
it was
expert
helpful to have.
fortitude with a plus 3.
Okay. Then I guess that means I also pass because that's a 27.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's another critical success. So everybody but Devlin is out.
It makes sense. He's the dad. He needs the coffee for a little bit longer.
Honestly, like my fortitude save is plus 14. I just didn't roll above a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dice was meh.
You still get that +1 item bonus.
Yeah.
Woo!
A 27 AC. How does this make you feel?
Force proof.
So we
No.
move on, camp down, and move into the next hex. Presumably this one. I know, just because I know our destination, we're heading for the Citadel. That's that way.
Yeah.
After that, I will let y'all move into whatever
Yeah.
hex you're doing. But
That is our initial plan. So unless we decide otherwise, that's the direction we're going.
Yep.
so, for this one. And y'all, if you have anything, like any RP stuff you want to do during camping, you can. I'm just.
Oh, right. Yes,
I'm gonna
I
start
did
and-
have a thing. Yeah, I did have
roll.
a thing that I want to do with Charlie.
Huh?
What you said? Huh?
I'm picturing Charlie with her mouth full of food, looking up in shock.
Me?
Digging in her bra bag of holding again.
Right. She'll look for something. She can't remember what she's looking for.
I have rolled a 1 on the table.
Oh no.
It is mild, cold, and clear.
Oh.
It is a
Nice.
sunny day.
Well,
Just
before
cold.
that night, because I was planning on doing this at night. Thank you for the reminder, James. Suriel's gonna walk up to Charlie. Probably, I don't know what the guys are doing. This would probably be before. This is probably before we set up the hut. This is like when we're just setting up camp or just got a fire going. And is going to pull out her dagger pistol and hold it out, handle to Charlie. Have you used one of these before?
Oh. Oh.
How many times does Charlie say no?
The 2, like no, maybe 3, no. Like they probably questioned it.
No?
I went
no. No.
Do you know how to use one of these?
Sorry. Do you want to learn?
how to use one of these. Hands in her
uh,
balloons.
I'm not strong.
Out of character above game, you can use a dagger. I believe you can use a dagger pistol, because pistols are simple, right? It's just a
No.
combination weapon.
They're really only simple if the weapon is common in the area, which it really isn't.
Yeah.
Well, uncommon is about access, not use difficulty.
Oh, it's
Oh.
martial anyways. What am I
Yeah,
thinking
My
about?
bad. You're thinking
What
of it
weapon-
being a simple firearm, as in the type of firearm.
Yes. Just a pistol. But it is still a thing that Charlie can use.
no,
it might not
she's
do
not
much.
martial.
Well, like, it not damage-wise, but for protection, just the dagger part. I almost said the didger part.
I mean,
What's a didger?
It's the pointy end.
Man, you saying
I,
that with the hard R? Jeez.
I like unsheath my dagger really quick. I'm like, I have one. It's just not fancy with the pistol on it.
Maybe at some point in the future, you can get one of these when you learn more, but how about we start somewhere? And we'll hand her the dagger pistol.
Put my dagger back and go, okay.
Stand up,
how-
turn away from the camp.
Okay.
Get her one of these.
Yeah. Yeah. It's essentially where Serial's going with this. And... Get out of the toilet! Hold on.
My cat does that too.
She can lift the toilet lid. So I just heard it like lifting and slamming back down and kind of jostling. You have water! Drink the water! Suriel's going to come from behind Charlie and wrap her arms over Charlie's shoulders, because I always forget that Charlie is like a full foot shorter than Suriel.
Charlie will hold. You'll see Charlie kind of have a little tremor when you do that.
Good. That's the exact reaction she wanted. And is the entire time while teaching Charlie how to point, like, getting used to the weight of the dagger pistol, the best way to hold it. She's telling her this while whispering in her ear, rather than normally speaking out loud like a teacher would. It's like, however, when you shoot the gun, there is a lot of kickback, and it's very weird because it's not just a normal pistol, it's also a dagger, so you have to be ready for that.
Okay.
And then Suriel's gonna be like, kind of like this, and will trip Charlie, knocking her
roll?
off balance. I think it's my athletics against your reflex, but this isn't like a violent trip. This is more like a joking one, yeah. But I think you can probably roll a reflex save to not trip too much, James.
It's against reflex DC.
Oh, DC, yeah. I don't want to trip her too much, is the thing.
So it'd be a 22, I believe.
Okay.
Would be my reflex DC. It's plus 12, so it's
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 26.
So you'll just see her just boom onto the ground.
She doesn't let you fall though. Suriel catches you by your waist.
What would I roll? What would I roll to cover up being flustered?
Deception?
Yes. Against my deception DC, which is a 20, but I have to look at the lie to me.
Will be against So it's normally against your perception
Perception,
DC,
right.
but lie to me lets you use your deception if it's higher.
If it's higher. But 22.
Okay. 21.
Ah!
Just gonna hear her go, oh. And let's go, okay. So, kick back. Lots of it.
Yeah. Lots of it.
Yeah.
And Suriel's gonna look at the dagger pistol also, and then she'll throw it and hold her empty hand out, and it'll return.
Ooh. Oh, that has a lot of kickback too. Ooh. Okay.
Gonna let Charlie go. Well, after standing her up, of course. We can practice more.
Yeah, later. Yeah. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Just
better.
let me know.
Yeah, definitely. This great learning session. Awesome.
Just a mild smile and half-lidded eyes is all Suriel's looking at you.
I'm gonna go cast Cozy Cabin.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
that's all I wanted to do. Suriel just wanted to have some fun and flirt.
All right.
you can't see it, but like my face is like, yeah.
I was trying to fall asleep last night. My brain was like, wait, but what if you did this? And I was like, you're right.
Fuck with Charlie.
Fuck with Charlie.
Push her down a peg or two.
What? You're gonna
Dominate
peg her?
somehow.
What?
If she asks politely.
Like, I heard peg. That's all I heard.
That's all I heard. I heard peg and her. The next day.
The next day.
Same thing.
8 hours later.
Gallus is like off to the side with Devlin. He's like, what do you think they're doing over there?
Gay sex.
You know, I remember like Devlin saying he wanted to talk to Gallus at one point. Did you actually did we actually have that conversation you wanted?
I don't even remember what that conversation was going to be about. So even if we didn't, we can't have it now because I forget what it was going to be about.
Yeah. I think it
That
was
being
about
said-
the zombies or something. I don't know.
Oh, I remember. I was like, "What's your deal? Are
Oh,
you just
yeah,
like
yeah,
the catty rich guy, or do you like do stuff?" But no, you do stuff. You do stuff.
Well, I mean both.
That's true. So, how's Lady Chomsky ride, by the way?
I mean, it's fine.
You should get old horse Girl Scout over there to, you know, brush her down or whatever.
I mean, that girl can't even brush her own hair properly.
Maybe it'll help if she can see the hair she's supposed to be brushing. She seems to have some spatial awareness issues.
I don't
Look,
think she's
Suriel
ever
just had to
seen a
grab
brush
her.
before.
I don't know. That is a very good kid. Jess.
So fitting.
That's
The
fair.
chat doesn't see is Tangled, or not Tangled, the Brave Pixar movie, where the horse like flicks the tail into Merida's face and just like throws her head back. Good one. Anyway, continue.
I was gonna continue rolling a crafting check because I assume I'm on last watch again.
Yeah,
Breakfast
Dad.
today
Oh,
is absolutely
no!
terrible. Deal with it.
Yeah,
You
today
have
he tried to
rationing.
cook the create food sludge. And it turns out when you put oatmeal in a waffle iron, you just get
These-
burned oatmeal.
These slop cakes are not how I thought they'd come out. Gallus, you might owe me a new waffle maker.
Excuse you?
It was your idea.
I'm not the one who tried making it.
It was your idea.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Association
you could have
by
said
giving him the
no.
idea.
listen, maybe it'll clean out fine. We'll
Okay.
find out.
Let me put it this way. Fuck you.
Suriel's already flipping Gallus off.
No, that's fair. After these
Charlie's
slop cakes, no, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not eating that, by the way. I'd rather starve.
Charlie,
smells
breakfast.
I'll definitely eat that, but I'll fix something better. And she will make breakfast. And let me roll craft. Yeah, that's a 28 crafting check. I'll be like, these are my specialty, and I'll put down a stack of pancakes in front of everybody. And oh wait, you're gonna need syrup, and she's gonna pull out in the boot bag of holding a jar of maple syrup, and she'll just go, honestly, this is like a huckleberry kind of syrupy concoction. Max really likes it. She's my little huckleberry, and you've seen her. She's just cute. And she'll just go, bon appetit! And I'll go back to cleaning the waffle. The horse Girl Scout will go and figure out how to clean the waffle iron.
I will eat all of the pancakes, but I will grumble the whole time about how there's no little pockets for the syrup to stick in.
Oh no! That's the worst part.
Here, let me fix that for you. Pokes holes in the pancakes for Devlin. There, I fixed
no,
it for
I'm
you.
gonna try and keep the plate away. No, get away. I'm eating breakfast.
No, I'm eating breakfast here. Cereal's just eating rations.
Morning.
Sir
All
really
this
is
a chaotic
me
time.
on a camping trip. Everyone's around the fire trying to figure out how to cook eggs on a flat iron, and in the corner just eating an MRE.
Like, it gets me what I need, and I'll deal with it.
And smell burnt. Where's our sworn?
Love it.
So, are we gonna
Survival!
are we gonna continue exploring?
We're not at the Citadel yet.
All right.
Yeah, we explore till we get to the Citadel. Also,
At
mostly to make
least-
sure that we don't run into any more of those reclamation soldiers.
Well, at
And I know
least it's not raining.
Like, I know it's quite close to the Citadel now, like things, but who knows how close they are. 25.
Okay, you again have a pretty successful navigation roll. And probably fitting, given how close we are to the Monster Hunter castle. I have rolled no encounter.
Yay!
Yay.
Nice, nice.
It's just a pleasant stroll through the woods.
To the woods.
Yeah, it is. It is a nice day in the woods. It's, it's cold, but it's dry out. It's sunny. It's nice.
Gallus's outfit looks more leisurely as he's on the horse.
Of course it. He's got horse riding outfits.
It's got like sunglasses on and like a sun hat.
Oh,
But they
Oh, God.
also have like earmuffs.
time to take a nap.
He will hide the fact that he's taking a nap, rolling deception.
Yeah.
Ooh, rolled a 2 for 19.
Everyone knows that Gallus is taking a nap right now. I'm pretty sure even Lady Chomsky knows.
he just like as like clopping along, his head just like drops into like.
Wow, you missed like an entire combat.
Good.
Lady Chomsky defended you with her life. You should be nicer.
Perfectly nice to Lady Chomsky.
I said nicer.
I haven't whipped her once.
And that's not the bar, man.
Why
That's the
not?
floor.
Yeah,
Why not?
That's essentially what Surio's face says. You could give her a break from carrying you.
Or, like, a carrot.
Yeah, it's not
I
feed
don't
her.
have a carrot.
You might have an apple.
Charlie probably has a carrot.
Oh, yeah,
do-
you
no,
definitely have
I do have an
apples.
apple. Fine, I'll give her one of my
Mhm.
apples. I pull an
If it's
apple
a
out
weasel,
of my bag
you're gonna
of
look s-
sometimes weasels.
Stupid.
Roll that flat
I
check.
rolled a 4. It's a weasel. Ah! Throws the weasel.
Yeah, Lady Chomsky freaks the fuck out and tries to stomp the weasel to death.
Yes!
Roll
Yes!
me a reflex save, please.
Yes! This is what I wanted! Thank you, Liam! Thank you!
Rolled a 21.
How much?
21.
Okay, you are able to retain your seat, but not in a way that looks dignified.
Ah, oh, this is what I get for trying to be nice.
No snack
Lady-
time ever again.
Lady Chomsky has successfully stomped a weasel to death.
Gallus just hears Suriel chuckling at the front of the crew.
The weasel dies, it turns into a smooshed apple.
Right?
No. It remains a weasel.
Does it? Okay.
Yep. If somebody cast a spell magic on the corpse, it
Oh,
would
it
turn
only.
into a smushed apple.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a nightmare if you really dive into the concept of bag of
Yeah.
weasels.
It's terrible.
Anyway,
That is the chaos I wanted. Thank you. Thank you for playing
I
along.
was really hoping Gallus would fall.
Me too. But
Hate it
him
here.
not also a dignifying stance on Lady
I
Chomsky
hate it
is
here.
good enough.
Done nothing wrong.
You were
Done
just starting
nothing
to
wrong.
enjoy
I've
your
been
day
on
in
my
the woods.
best behavior all afternoon.
Gallus is like, I haven't turned one person into a zombie today.
Gallus thinking not whipping the horse means he's treating her well is like those guys who brag about how they didn't cheat when they had an opportunity. It's like, that's not praiseworthy. That's the bar, my man.
I
That's
mean,
the
he's a
bare
noble. What does he know about taking care of horses?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
His-
what the help is for.
Looking at my zero nature, what the fuck do I know?
Yeah. You know that's what the help is for.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know how to take care of horses. That's what the help is for. That's what Benny here is for.
Benny also has a 0 in nature.
Let me-
Right?
I believe so. Let me check. I'm pretty sure. Actually, he might have a -1 in nature.
Even better.
Oh, that's even better, yeah.
No, it's
Well.
+0.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, yeah, this day passes uneventfully, and you have your third grid hex checked off in your search.
Yes.
Mark that with
I
the
know.
red circle.
Yeah, one more night of camp, and then we can move on to Citadel Ordeal.
There we go. I marked that one.
Gallus fun. Hate it here.
So
Love
this
you.
is here so that if we come back here, Gallus can have more fun.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
It's more like when you
If you
go
come
on like a
back-
road trip and you take pictures along the way and you write on the bottom like, LOL, fun time in the rapids.
When-
And you be like, somebody drowning.
When the
On the
inevitable
river.
time when Gallus betrays all of you, Devlin's the first to die.
Me? Well, that's true, because I will be the one who says, hello, danger, and then it'll stab me. So, yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. When you come back to this square, you're gonna have to fight a ghost weasel.
It comes back as a dire apple weasel.
It's mad at you for
Weasel?
existing.
It's
God
like
damn
that
it.
one Pokemon that's like an apple and also a
Yeah,
dragon.
Applin.
Yeah.
Applin.
Applin, but a
And
weasel.
Flapple.
Yeah.
Oh, that is on my
Tweezle.
list of Pokemon that I'm mad are Pokemon.
Okay,
Apple,
but Appleton is
dragon.
great.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we bed down for the night,
Yes, yes.
and then the following morning we reach Citadel Ordeal.
He like
tired.
takes Devlin's boiled water and makes it taste like mulled wine so that he at least has something better out of this day.
Serial isn't sharing her tankard that she most definitely changed while they were at fucking the Archbaron's place.
Fill it up with fancy wine.
Yeah. But no one knows.
Doesn't want your tainted wine.
Oh, you liked Jaina. I almost called her Zara. Anyways.
Yeah. So, the spiked steel and granite tower of Citadel Ordeal looms high above a flat, grassy clearing. The gleaming metal keep's curving, mathematically precise architecture contrasts starkly with the Whisperwood's endless acres of trees. So it is a central keep tower surrounded by a walled-in courtyard.
Mm-hmm.
As you approach, you see it has a classic keep construction where there's a moat all the way around the outside and a drawbridge that, when raised, serves as a gate. which at present it is firmly shut. And you can vaguely hear voices from within.
Sunday is just Sunday, right?
Yes.
No, Moon Day is just Moon Day.
Moon Day. No, is that Monday?
Yeah, Moon Day is Monday.
Oh, Sunday is Sunday.
Yes.
Because
It
the
is
sun.
the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Doing my best to keep up.
Yep. I need to update my notes because I had forgotten what day it was.
I
Anyway,
got you.
yeah, you are at Citadel Ordeal, outside of a closed gate.
You know, I just realized we didn't exactly come up with a full plan of what we were going to do while we were here. I know we were going to ask some questions for a mission, but we didn't really talk about what questions they were and who we would need to talk to or any of that.
I mean, from what I remember, our plan was to research things and bother Zara.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys were real adamant that we bother Zara. Like,
bothering Zara was always on the plan. Like, that's...
no, you've made it very clear. For 5 days now, I have heard nothing but how excited you are to bother Zara.
I mean, I'm excited to bother Zara.
Yeah, I miss Zara.
Yeah. everyone but Devlin has a solemn moment of missing Zara.
Devlin just kind of does like a half head shake. Like, I don't understand what it is about annoying Zara.
She was like better Devlin.
I mean, that I just kind of give a shrug, and then I do that thing that some people do, where they put 2 fingers in their mouth and do like a really loud whistle.
Oh.
Trying to get the attention of that drawbridge over there.
The drawbridge's eyes open up. Who disturbs me?
No, a figure in black spiky armor, complete with a full helmet and a cape, a tattered-looking cape drifting in the wind behind him.
The brand.
Yeah, steps up to the
Entrance area.
So on top of the wall there is a walkway,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then there are parts in front of that rise up.
Right.
Merlins.
Yeah.
To the Merlin, and calls down, "State your business."
Just going to immediately throw up that symbol on my hand. From House 3. There we go.
Devlin, announce us.
I thought Cyriel's sigil would speak for itself.
Can they see the sigil from there?
I was gonna say something, and then you guys interrupted me.
Yeah.
We're here to gather some information about our mission for for House Thrun. We also have information that you guys might like.
Get lost. We want no part of your conflict.
Audible eye roll. Give me a minute.
What was Zara's rank again? Proctorate or?
He was
I can't remember what her rank was.
Shield Marilictor.
Marilictor. We're also here to visit Marilictor Zara.
I said, get lost. We don't want any part of your conflict.
Well, shit, what now?
Can I do an insight check? And fuck! Sense motive!
I will say not at present, because you
Probably
can't.
too far away.
Yeah, and also you're talking to a helmet.
Oh, right. I forgot. Helmet.
But also I have a bit more
Okay.
I was gonna say, I just with
Oh,
I can't clear my throat enough. It keeps coming back. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're under strict order from Lictor or Solani. We're not to deal with either side.
Lictor Solani. Do we know that name?
Lictor or
Or
Solani.
Solani. So
Solani.
he. Yeah,
Isn't
that
that
was my
Zara's
last name. Yeah.
It is.
She's a... Wait. Isn't her brother a Lictor?
Is there?
Or is she a Lictor?
Hold on. No, she's a Merelictor.
Shield Merelictor.
Shield
is her rank.
Merelictor is her rank. Is that what role is that? Wow, why is my brain forgetting the word I'm trying to look for?
Is it a specific lore or is it like a general society?
Be
Right.
society unless you have a lore Hell Knight.
Wow.
Or Warfare?
Society?
No.
Gallus rolled 25.
28 society.
Okay, so a lot of the internal ranks are not things that most people know anything about. Lictor is one that you do.
Mm-hmm.
They are the supreme leader of an order.
Oh, Jesus.
For those of you familiar with 40k stuff, they're chapter masters.
Oh. They're the boss.
Yeah.
Yep. So whoever this Lictor or Solani is the overall leader of the entire Order of the Pike.
Jeez.
Does Gallus know of a way to, like if a Hell Knight standard
this.
of parlay? Like, is there like, I wish to parlay or whatever? Does Hell Knight,
I wish to parlay.
do Hell Knights have anything like that? Or like,
well, he specifically said they are under orders from the Lictor not to parlay with either side.
oh, shit.
However, if you could roll a wisdom, let me see if something occurs to you.
Oh man.
Do that thing, Gallus.
Well, this any of you could.
Oh, okay. I'ma try. Thank
That's
you,
the
guys.
laughter of a wise person.
That's another natural 20. Or 21, but still.
Whoever this Lictor or Solani is, they'll probably want to talk to you if you're the ones who rescued Zara.
Yeah. That was actually what I was going to bring up, but that also works. Grapes, did you roll?
Rolled a 5 for a 5.
I'm so proud of you.
I mean, I brought up Zara earlier, so like. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but we didn't
Right, you
say
said
that
you were
we
here to
saved
visit
her.
her.
Oh,
It was
that's
yeah.
fair.
The insight was specifically that you rescued her.
Well, I guess you guys don't want to speak with the saviors of Shield, Merelictor, Zara, or Solani.
Oh yes, we did do
he-
that.
Turns and is clearly whispering to someone else on the wall. And they, it goes back and forth a couple of times. And then finally a second head pops out and says, "Stay right there, we're lowering the gate. The Lictor will want to speak to you immediately."
Raise his eyebrows. Wow.
Gallus will, as they like walk away, Gallus will whisper to Suriel's like, "Well, now we know not to mention the Thrune to any more Hell Knights. They might not want to be involved."
It makes sense.
It
with
does
the
make sense, yes. You're not
reclamation
wrong.
out in the woods.
I mean, you'd think they'd be a bit more involved since they took the bigger citadel.
Yes, but they're at least this citadel
Well, that
is
was-
very close.
That was the Order of the God Claw.
Well, right, but still, Hell Knights, you'd think.
And there's probably other things going on that we don't know about currently.
That's
Well,
fair.
Yeah, also similar to like 40K Marine chapters is there's inter-order rivalry.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if the salamanders get fucked, the ultramarines are equally likely to be mad or say, "Huh, well, they fucking deserved it."
Hmm. And if
As-
since this is the order that Zara came from, given what happened, I don't imagine they're very
Actually,
happy.
Gallus will just sort of think is like, now that I think of it, one thing that what's her name, the monk lady, she mentioned
Jalila.
that Jalila, she mentioned that she was gonna release the Zara after negotiations were made.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think there's anything more to that, do you?
I mean, we never really asked what those negotiations were.
Yeah, we
I think
never
I might
really-
have tried, and she didn't want to open up about it.
Well,
Yeah.
something I will remind you of that might comfort Gallus a little bit is, that Hell Knights are capital L lawful.
Right.
So, if they were gonna betray you, they wouldn't do subterfuge to get you inside.
Well, no,
No, they
not
just
like
come to kill us.
betray us like us, but like there might be something more to something.
Yeah, there's just
Maybe.
more things
Maybe.
going on that we don't know about.
Right.
But it might, but that is theory until you get in front of the lictor and hear what's going on.
right. Just
the-
like something to like have that thought in the back of our head.
For thought.
Of course, yeah.
That like there might be something up. Knowing this and then thinking back on Zara being released back to the Hell Knights with negotiating.
With negotiations possibly going on, yes.
Well, maybe
But
that would
we'll
have
have-
a hand with, them staying out of it.
We'll have to see when we get in.
Hmm.
Can only speculate so much.
So after the drawbridge opens, and you can now see into the yard, and the voices that you heard were people calling out drills as knights are training in the yard. And there is one knight waiting in the gateway as it comes down and says to you, "I'm sure Lictor, please come with me."
Okay.
Well,
And you notice this one, he's wearing the armor and has the cape, but the cape is red, and rather than a helmet, is wearing a hood with a completely blank, including no eyes, just solid white mask
is this a
with a swirling pattern painted on it
Oh,
in purple.
are you one of them magic-using type of Hell Knights? I don't remember the name.
We call ourselves signifiers.
Signifiers.
yes,
Thank you.
signifiers.
Fascinating. I'd love to hear more about you signifiers if you'd allow it.
We are the more dedicated of the Hell Knights because, unlike those who come to us from the martial professions, we have to learn the armor from scratch.
That makes sense.
Disrespect to our fighting kin, but your average wizard, when they take the calling, has to learn light armor first to begin with. Or a fighter or a ranger already familiar with such things. It's a point of pride for us.
Gallus is like nods, like interesting.
Mental notes. Things are
Yep.
going and being put away in the brain.
And then, as you cross the yard, you notice off to your left, there is a particularly dense knot of people dressed in a mix of full Hell Knight armor and the training equipment that you saw Boy wearing when you went back to Longacre.
Boy.
Yeah.
No, Boy
Boy,
was
yeah.
Uktuk. It's Nugget now.
No, remember Knight Kreskin was calling him Boy?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
you're right. Yes. He hasn't earned his name back yet.
Yeah,
it's that it's that leather armor with iron bars bolted onto it. Yeah, so you see a mixture of that. And they're yelling and cheering, some are booing.
Pit.
Signifier, what's going on over there?
Pit.
Ah, yes. It is a punishment game.
Ooh.
And he holds out his hand, and in it, this circular plane comes up,
Ooh.
like a mirror.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But rather than your reflection in it, you see an overhead view
Oh,
of
cool.
the crowd.
Oh. Kind of like
And-
Rosalago vision.
Kind of, yeah. And what you see is that there is a horse with ropes tied around a harness. And then the other end of the rope, do you know what a yoke is?
Yeah.
That like wood thing that goes over a draft animal's neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The ropes are tied to a yoke. And there are two people in the Hell Knight training armor pulling against the horse.
Wow. Yeah.
So what are that? Are they playing tug of war with a horse?
Yes.
Thing it looks like.
Fascinating. And this is a game and a punishment for those two.
Yes.
What do they do?
Well, they pull with all their strength against the beast of burden, knowing that the loser will be savagely whipped.
Well, no, I meant why are they being punished out of curiosity? Or are we not allowed to know?
I do not know, but various infractions of code, especially for trainees.
They just don't make them like they used to, am I right?
We expect much of our trainees. Many break in the process, but those who survive are the strongest.
Are,
Gallus literally just said, "Kids these days,
kids
am I
these
right?"
days, am I right?
Yeah.
No
Then,
respect.
Yeah. In the crowd, you hear, "The horse is getting tired. You can do it, Fiendhold."
Charlie and Surreal go.
And sure enough, if you look at the screen,
Yeah.
one of them appears to be a roughly 12-year-old female half-orc.
You know, it makes sense
sorry,
that she'd be
remaster Dromar.
Dromar. Yeah.
Dromar.
Surreal nods and it's like, you know what? Knowing Uktuk, it makes 100% sense that she would be in there.
Well, Zara also told you that this is where she was.
Well, no, that she'd be in the punishment pit.
Oh, yeah.
Which where did you put it in the Discord? I can't see it. I don't know if I hear things going and I'm like, I can't see it.
Oh, yeah.
there's-
This is all theater of the mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you put a picture of her.
No,
in-
he's
I was like,
no. He doesn't
No.
have art.
No,
Yeah,
Surreal
in the-
hasn't made art of her yet.
In the
got
screen
it.
that the signifier is showing you of what's happening.
Yeah, like
So you can see
Rosalago
over the
vision.
Got it.
crowd. Yeah.
We have
Got it.
Rosalago
Okay.
vision right now.
I'll
Yeah.
be like, that's
Yeah.
Uktuk's daughter.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Uktuk has a daughter? He like
Luke
takes
has
a daughter.
Orb Took.
No, Charlie has Orbtook.
No.
No, you gave
I
it to
think-
Charlie and told her to keep it because you didn't want it. Because it was useless
Oh,
to
that's
you.
right. I did.
I'll
Yeah.
pull it out and
okay.
be like, look, it's your daughter.
No,
Orb.
no. We'll put Orb back in Boo bag of holding. No,
Okay.
I don't.
not here.
I don't know who this Uktuk is, but
Sounds like a
That's-
disappointment.
let's. I thought it, but I wasn't gonna say it. What I was gonna say is that is the
the baby
Lictor's
daddy.
niece. She shows much promise, but she is.
Hard.
Ah.
Oh, okay. But then that's not the baby.
She shows a weakness of kindness.
Oh! That's so. Oh, that's so
automatically
great.
want.
Gallus nods.
Compared
Wanna
to compared to fucking Zara and Uktuk,
Right.
Yeah,
their daughter coming out being slightly more kind than them is.
yeah. It's I do not
It's
know what she's being punished for this time, but it wouldn't be the first time she played the punishment game for staying silent on the transgression of another out of misplaced mercy.
I'm curious. Does she win often?
No way. You can't beat a horse regularly.
She is quite strong for her age.
Look, Devlin, just because you got absolutely destroyed by a horse the other day doesn't mean other people can.
Well,
Some of us have weaknesses.
Also, on this young lady's defense, she's Zara's daughter, and she's
too.
half-orc. She's Drumar. She's
Oh,
those two
I-
advantages on you.
Yeah.
You're right, I forgot it was Zara. I'm so sorry.
He has, with no other context other than how much we've just been building Zara up with no real details, because we never actually told him the things she's done.
Yeah.
Internally, it's like with Ben Wyatt in Parks and Rec, like little Sebastian. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why everyone. I don't get it, but I'm not gonna fight anymore.
Like, at times in camp, me, Gallus, Charlie, and Suriel would say, like, I heard that Zara arm wrestled an ogre and won.
Yeah.
He does quite well, considering that trainees will struggle against a pony. Were she an armiger, it would be against a warhorse. Full knights like myself play against a draft animal.
Like an ox?
No, like a draft horse.
Oh, a draft horse.
Like a Clydesdale.
Ooh, those are big.
They are
Yes,
very large.
and quite strong. But strength is not the concern. A knight in armor can set themselves and hold for some time with strength. What gets you is when you get tired before the horse.
Stamina is more important. How long
Yes,
can you hold out?
Have you ever played the punishment game?
many times.
Did you win?
As a trainee and armiger, I won often.
Ooh.
Those animals are easy to spook and trick. When they begin jumping and kicking, it's easy to pull them. Against the draft animal, no one ever wins.
Makes sense.
Looks
They're
like
trained to be in the middle of battles and wars.
Well,
It's going to take a
draft animals are like the pull heavy wagons
Yeah.
and plows.
So
Wow.
they're hardy.
Yeah, they are built to pull all day.
Well,
Yeah.
at the rate that the Lictor's niece is going, she's probably gonna give them a run for their money.
Yeah, so odds are quite good.
Speaking of
But-
the Lictor, shall we move on?
Yes, we shouldn't keep the lictor waiting.
Turns out this guy just really likes watching this punishment game, and we ran into his hyperfixation.
I feel like a lot of Hell Knights like watching the punishment game.
Yeah, considering the crowd.
It's
Yeah.
it's like one of the few things they're allowed to enjoy.
Yeah,
But
they're not
he
even,
has like a fantasy punishment crew.
yeah, they're not even betting because gambling is a vice. It's just fun to watch.
It's just fun to watch. Yeah. They are required to watch at least 5 seconds of this.
Yeah, and remember, if the trainees lose, they also get to watch the trainees get whipped.
It's really a win-win
It's like
when you're watching.
it's a double feature.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so you're shown into a gloomy hallway. The walls are made of some black stone that, even though there are torches along regular intervals, it seems to drink in the light, and especially drink in the warmth. It's not physically cold, but it's extremely emotionally cold.
Mm.
There are iron skeletons decorating the tops of doorways,
Oh, I love that.
and other old torture implements. Like you pass one doorway that the doors are held open with iron maidens. And then you are shown into the Great Hall. And at one end of the room is this enormous fireplace. Probably 30 feet wide.
Damn.
And has several... You can't have one big fire in it, because that would cook everyone in the room, but you can have several small fires spread across it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was kind
And
of
then-
hoping for one big fire.
No, it's not.
But
It's
it was
not.
a huge furnace.
Yeah, it's not Firelord Ozai's
Ah,
office.
dang it.
But it is. Yeah, and then on the wall over the fireplace is this massive banner of crossed pikes in red.
What?
And,
My
and
brain went for the generic birthday banner.
yes, it says "Happy Birthday."
Yeah.
It's the lictor's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Along the wall on either side, there's rows of 8 Hell Knights with pikes standing with the pike out to create a kind of tunnel to this raised stone dais.
They're touching tips, guys.
Not quite, 'cause they are on opposite sides of the hall. So they're like 30 feet away from each other.
Dang it.
But the lances are dipped forward.
Yeah.
And then at the end of this red carpet, it is what you're imagining in a throne room. There's the red trail of carpet that goes up to the raised dais. But instead of a splendid golden throne, it's this very uncomfortable looking wooden chair.
It builds discipline.
Yeah, 'cause Hell Knights, they're not allowed to enjoy anything.
Like at metal or something, but wood is. Yeah.
It's a school bleacher.
Oh god. Oh.
It's a chair with no back.
Oh no.
Like it has the raised armrest, so it looks like a U on top of another U.
Oh, I hate those chairs.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, it builds discipline, posture,
Yeah.
and seated in it
As I
is
think back
a
to my
man
chair.
in Hell Knight armor, and his head is uncovered. There is the red hood and signifier mask seated on a table next to him, and he looks like this.
Art. We did see art of him a little bit ago.
Yeah, I previewed it earlier, but you are
Yeah.
meeting the
Look at
character
that.
for real
Oh,
now.
he does not look healthy.
Yeah, and you can see his crooked, repeatedly broken nose.
Yeah. God, that's such a good detail.
Yeah, it is. And he is played by Michael Sheen.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is.
You're right.
He does have a nice head of hair though.
Oh yeah, great hair.
Discipline also includes cleanliness and self-care.
Well, yeah, of course.
And when he notices that you've entered, he says to the signifier who's been with you, Knight Johani, explain yourself. My apologies, Lictor. I know your orders were to parley with neither side of the conflict, but I felt these might merit exception. And why did you think that they merited exception to my explicit orders? These are the ones who rescued your sister, my lictor. Oh,
Raises eyebrow, like, what up?
well, that's... You did well, Johani. You were correct. Now, dismissed. Return to your duties.
I have a good one. See you later. Bye.
And then bids you forward
I give him
with a gauntleted hand.
I give him a 5-star on Hell Knight review.
Yeah.
5 pikes.
My pikes.
Knight Johani, very informative.
Very informative.
Very informative. It told us a lot about the punishment pit. Sorry, I will step forward because I'm
Pretty cool dude.
pretty cool dude. That's what Devlin says. Pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I just kind of give him a thumbs, like, hit a thumb at his, like, as he's walking away and say, yeah, that's what happens.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Greetings, Hell Knights. Hell Knights, sorry. Greetings, Rune Agents.
Oh god, when did I become a Hell Knight?
For the rescue of my sister, you have my sincerest gratitude. And in return, I shall offer you the complete and unvarnished truth. Because of your nation's current disagreements with the Church of Iomedae and the war that you find yourself ensconced in, we have determined that our best chance for survival is to remain uncommitted in the conflict, remaining dedicated wholly to our duties, and explaining our desire for survival to whoever wins. Now, that is the origin for the order that neither side is to be permitted. But, as I said, you have my eternal and complete gratitude for having rescued my dear sister. As she may have told you, she is the only family I have left, aside from her daughter. Now, I'm sure that you have come here not on a social call. You are certainly on a mission of some variety.
Yeah, I mean,
So?
both.
Oh, we'd never come here just on a social call. Kick shins.
Yeah.
Ah,
So,
education.
I will offer you whatever assistance that I can without appearing to the Reclamation as though I am taking a side, which does somewhat limit what I am willing to do for you. So, to move things along, why not tell me what you're doing here in my neck of the woods? And I'll see what I can do to help.
Oh, you know, playing a bit of a scavenger hunt right now.
Magical creature parts, more specifically. We need them for a ritual.
What ritual would this be?
You know, honestly, if we were to tell you, you'd probably become more involved than you'd want to.
Yeah.
Can I roll
It's nothing that
diplomacy to let that
Yes.
to like?
It's nothing that will affect the Hell Knights negatively. It's just you're already in such a tight spot as it is. I'm aiding. I'm aiding.
Like giving you some what's the phrase, plausible deniability.
True, but I'm not meeting with envoys from their side, so it's less of a concern of simply providing information. And if I know what your task is, I might be more helpful.
Just gonna look at Gallus like, yeah.
Very well. If you looks at Charlie and Devlin, what do you think we should tell them?
Well, I mean, we're looking for. Is it Archon?
Where's our shopping list again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Need-
scrolling up right now to look for it.
Yeah, it's we need an Archon heart and a Zada heart, and 4 unicorn horns is what we have left. The bottom 3 are what we have left.
Well, that I believe I can assist with. There are a pair of Azatas that have known to have set up a nest guarding a shrine to one of their Imperial Lords within Hellspawn Dale. As for unicorns, evidence of them has been spotted just off the Whisperwood Way in the Murmurs.
Oh, way down there.
Yeah.
And if they're Whisperwood Way,
That's this road.
Is
here,
that
so
road?
it could
That
be
road.
along this river,
Yeah.
because they
This
mentioned along the river.
whole
like
near
there,
a
there,
white
maybe
tree.
there,
It could even be down here.
maybe.
Good. And lastly, Archons. Well, I can't give you a location for them, but I can tell you that you're not the only ones out here in the woods, which is why we were so hesitant to meet with
Yes.
anyone.
We were made very clear a couple days ago.
A reclamation commander, a knight banneret Kidarius, is searching for something here as well.
Could you give me that name again, James?
Yes, I will type it out.
Thank you. Bella, go lay down. Go lay down.
Well, we did run into some reclamation. Some
Two
knights
knights.
with banners.
2 knights on horseback with lances and 6 sergeants, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to. Like, I'm sure that this is related to your position of neutrality, but they were patrolling around very close to your citadel's territory here. Is that something you're
about-
permitting because of circumstance?
Maybe about 3 days out.
I know that they are out there. So long as they do not trouble my patrols, we do not trouble theirs. They have been content to give us a wide berth thus far.
We specifically said we were seeking contact with you, and they attacked. So I don't know how good your relationship is on their end.
We didn't actually. Did you say that, Devlin?
I
about game?
did.
Not Devlin. Okay.
Did.
Well,
You did.
I'm not saying that it was because I was very compelling and they specifically were.
Yeah,
angry.
no.
oh yeah,
We're not talking about quality of rules here.
he got mad because he knew you were lying to him.
That was me trying to remember if you did say specifically that we were looking for Citadel Ordeal or not. That's what I was trying to remember.
I'm
well,
pretty sure I did.
I believe
Right,
I
but
remember
you were
you
lying about being alone, also. and
No, that's fair, and I am misrepresenting the truth in my retelling of events to this person now. But I am saying
Roll
those
me
words
a
I said.
deception, please.
Let's go, Devlin!
Hey, that's way better than normal. 21 isn't great, though.
21.
Yeah, I should probably have his sheet open so I know what his modifiers are.
It's 3 less than your 24, so yes, because that's what that means. What I was trying to say is it's 3 less than your last roll with the deception on the reclamation.
It's all good.
Let's see. He is.
Meow.
Oh,
That is a real
Meow.
adorable meow.
Is it the
That
old
is
man?
So he-
Buster.
he-
Yeah, that's old man.
narrows his eyes and leans forward in his chair slightly and says, "You wouldn't be trying to trick me into breaking the truce, would you?"
No, I'm just sharing the information that I came with on the path. If
I would
you don't,
prefer you did so truthfully.
you wouldn't begrudge an old man a few embellishments, would you? Nothing I said wasn't true in the spirit, if not in the exact nature.
Devlin.
I sometimes forget things.
Devlin.
Yeah.
He just like pats you on the shoulder. It's like, I think you're good now.
Thank you for trying.
I did. I'm gonna go have a snack, and I'm gonna go sit on a bench.
There aren't any benches in here.
Who do you think you are? Stand up in that corner.
Well, also, like, it's a Hell Knight Fortress. There's not places to sit down
Right?
in the Grand Hall.
Ew. You stand at
Well,
attention,
there
and
is
that's
one
it.
place, and that's
You described specifically one place, so
Yeah, and that is currently occupied.
Sit in his lap. Gonna have a snack.
Oh my! Is the lictor the snack?
Turns out this is actually Tevlin's wife the whole time.
Oh my!
that's,
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll step back.
yeah, as far as ritual components, yeah. For Archons, I cannot give you a specific locale where they have been seen, but if you find Knight Banneret Kadarius, there have been Archons spotted in her company.
In her company. Fascinating.
Yeah, it was. I'm looking at the map note there. It was Azatas that are in Hellspawndale.
Oh,
Yeah.
Azatas.
Azatas.
Archons are wherever the fuck
Now,
Banneret
back
is.
to the nature of this ritual you need these things for. What are
Sorry
you
to interrupt.
going to do? Go ahead.
You said Azatas is in Spawndale or
Yes,
Archons.
Azatas.
Zatas? Okay.
Archons
entirely-
we don't have a place for. Go ahead, Liam.
An entirely truthful answer is give these items to the Archbaron's people.
No, specifically to the Archbaron is who we're giving it to.
The other part is like,
Yeah.
we're going to give the components to the Archbaron, and he will perform whatever ritual he intends to. Like, we don't have to get too specific.
We actually don't even really know the specifics.
Yes, you do.
We don't.
Exactly.
Well, like, do we actually? Have
Yeah.
I have forgotten. I
It's
forgot.
to close the Inferno Gate. That's
Well,
why you need to
yeah.
find it.
That's the. I'm talking about like exactly how it works and
Oh yeah, no. But
Yeah.
yeah,
There we go.
yeah, the close the Inferno Gate is the piece of information he's asking you for.
Yeah. Where, at least the Archbaron is trying to close the Inferno Gate.
Really? I've been pestering your government to close the thing for years.
He's been researching it for all that time. It took us far too long to get one of the first pieces that we needed, let's just say that. Which
Well,
was one of the most important pieces and why it took so long, but it is something we're working on now.
I would absolutely love to point you the exact location of the portal. Unfortunately, no one alive knows where the blasted thing is.
No one alive.
What about anyone dead?
Well, surely the original occupants of the area. You've heard the story, yes?
Have I heard?
The story god?
What do I roll to know the story?
Is it society?
I'm just gonna say no. I haven't heard the story.
Yeah, Fex didn't tell you the story. He just said you need to find the gate and you're gonna close it.
I'm afraid we were left out on the story.
Well, legend has it that prior to being just an open gateway to hell, there was a prison fortress somewhere here in the woods. During a particularly nasty prisoner revolt, the warden grew desperate, and in his desperation made a deal with the devil that, unbeknownst to him, ripped open the Inferno gate and transformed him and all of his employees into infernal abominations.
Ah.
Ooh, that does
Whether
not
there's
sound
any
pleasant.
truth to that, I couldn't say, but that's what the rumor and legend is. But you know how House Thrune is with its history, and such an
Yes.
embarrassment. They struck not only the location from the books, no one even knows what the fort was called anymore.
Hmm.
Isn't that interesting?
Very.
Very interesting.
Yes! Great! Same wavelength! Yes!
How long have you been asking for that to be closed?
He said years.
It was the
Oh.
first official inquiry I made to House Thrune upon ascension to my office as Lictor, and that was nearly 12 years ago.
What's the
Oh,
reason
yes.
behind not closing it that they gave you?
They don't know where the blasted thing is.
It's
And
the only reason?
until your expedition here, they've never bothered to send anyone to look for it.
Cyril gonna lean over to Charlie and kind of whisper, it's probably the only reason they were willing to give.
Now, if your mission here is an open-ended search, I presume that means your time isn't too tightly scheduled. Is that correct? Is that a correct guess?
No,
That is a
not
correct guess.
Not in a sense.
I mean, technically, we weren't given any real time limit. We need to find certain items, and however long that takes is however long that takes, I would assume.
Well,
Yeah, that
as long as
Inferno
you're
gate's not going anywhere. I don't think.
as
Hope
long
not.
as you are out here combing every nook and cranny of the Whisperwood looking for your mission, there's a good chance you'll come across a few other things as you're out here. Would you be
Yes.
open to earning a little extra coin?
Always.
Always.
Honey,
Money!
Money.
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 He claps his gauntleted hands twice. Says, Seneschal, bring them a copy of the bounties. And after a few moments, another knight steps out, holds out a gauntleted hand, holding a rolled up parchment, holds it out and bows.
To us?
Cyril.
Yes.
Yep, Cyril will take it.
Okay, and here is that document.
Yep. Gib.
I had
Grubbing little
I had
hands.
to change some amounts from first edition money
Yeah.
into second edition money, but there you go. Those are bounties.
My grubby little hands.
And as you can see, it's a
Ooh.
reasonable amount of cash.
Indeed.
Savage Mistress of Beasts.
that if you can prove any of these kills when you return here, the bounty will be paid in full.
Hound Archons.
With the exception of the Fane Prince Lassoff.
Oh!
He is wanted alive for questioning. However, half would be acceptable for a corpse. Ridding us of that nuisance would be quite a load off my back.
Now,
Society?
out of character, the Fane Prince as in the Court of Spears Fane Prince?
That was rumored to have been his hideout at one point.
Okay.
And the Court of Spears is in the Whisperwood.
That thing that we ran into so long ago?
Yeah, back in book
Holy
1.
shit.
And we
Yeah,
cleared
it
out.
was.
Wow.
If you recall, it was located about here.
Yeah. Well, not even just that. We ran into his name like 10, 15 episodes before we even got to the Court of Spears or even learned the name. We
Yep.
just had his name, and Charlie was like, yeah, I kind of know, but like, not really.
Yeah, Charlie's outlaw lore got you some information about him. He is a bandit prince.
Yeah.
The Fane Prince title comes because he actually convinced a town that he was a prince and collected tribute from them for years before they caught on. He is wanted alive.
If I can find it in my notes.
Beast.
Yep.
If we find the Fane Prince, we have him alive.
Oh.
How can we get word to you that we do deliver him back, or is there a way we
Yes.
can reach you?
It would be delivery. Payment
Hey.
on delivery. Yes.
Suriel's been doing research on trying to figure out who LV is, and the only connection we have is, Larsaf right now. We just don't know their last initial.
No, you don't.
Yeah. However, Suriel's having a moment because she just remembers, that was at least close to might have been Talavia Alamar's contact back in Longacre when we first started.
Huh. Small world.
There were the initials LV on a letter we got.
Oh, I kind of remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Devlin's pretty into the idea that the bearded devils, they're
Right.
kind of supposed to be along the direction we're going anyway.
Yeah.
Mind Suriel is giving this information freely to my brain. Lucan. There we go. Oh my god. I was trying not to say the name of my own OC, which is Lorcan.
OC, do not steal.
Right?
Now I see bearded devils, hard archons, kind of self-explanatory, but what is this mistress of beasts?
Well, none of us have ever gotten close enough to actually identify it proper, but the abilities that has been displayed, it's one of the family of nature spirits that dryads and naiads belong to, something of that nature.
Oh, Faye.
But
then.
she commands a number of animals, bears, eagles, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
What about giant pigs?
I was kind of thinking that too.
That's a very specific thing to mention. Have you encountered?
We found a couple tracks on our way here. Not too far, actually.
Of possibly escaped blood boars.
Yes,
or
there are,
just extremely large boars.
there are a great number of blood boars that have escaped and gone feral over the years.
Oh, well.
Herds of the damn things, they're a nuisance.
These ones were big as a house if they were an inch.
What?
They were huge.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can go ahead and pen down on the back of that bounty sheet. For each of those creatures you slay, you'll be paid another 50 GP, let's say.
Ooh. Of the
I
blood
got
boars.
that.
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
They are quite annoying to deal with.
Quite deadly, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Must be approached with caution.
Suriel gets like a mile-long stare, just thinking about training. I think for business, that is about it. Pleasure, however, is Zara available?
I'm afraid not.
Aww.
I would imagine she probably has catching up to do.
We say hi to her daughter?
Oh no, she's busy being punished.
Yeah, she's in the punishment pit right now.
What the
Okay,
little
well,
trickster
after-
you niece, eh? Little scamp.
I mean, how about after? Can we say hi then?
Yes, why not take a moment and visit the quartermaster if there's any supplies you need to purchase. I noticed that you have a horse with you, but not 4. If you are interested in
Oh.
purchasing additional mounts, could be arranged.
This is just the only
Oh.
one that didn't try and run from us and that did actually kill Devlin.
Hmm.
I didn't
So this
die.
horse is the spoils of war, then.
Yeah.
My heart barely stopped at all.
We've named her Lady Chomsky.
No, that was the name on her bridle.
Oh.
We
Thank
named
you
her
for your
original
generous
name.
offer.
Yes.
Nah, Gallus did look pretty comfy. I kind of want a horse.
You'll get a horse when you earn one. No, I'm kidding. I
Now, if
joke.
you'll excuse me, I have an execution to get to.
Actually, I have one more thing before we part.
Yes.
I wonder if you have any knowledge on a specific type of creature. One that is kind of rare, not a lot of people know about. I feel like if anyone knows about it, it would be, the Order of the Pike.
What sort of creature?
I start to describe them hooded tentacle things that we
Oh,
saw
yeah!
at the fort, like the
The
painting
haunt.
and the
haunt that we ran into.
Mm.
And Gallus also adds they might have a relation with faceless stalkers, possibly.
Mm. What you are describing is a more abstract depiction of a creature that none has actually seen, if that makes sense to you.
Well, that would explain why they're hooded.
Often in the history of conflicts with the Ulgolfu, Ugathol, there is reference to another creature, the Algolthul, the Veiled Masters, the creatures responsible for creating the Faceless Stalkers and unleashing them upon humanity. None know what they actually look like or where they hail from, so they are often depicted as hooded, sinister figures, possessing tentacles or claws or other beastly features.
This is explaining a lot.
What was the name of them? The Al what?
Golthul?
Algolthu.
Algolthu.
Golthul.
Fascinating.
Does that name ring any bells for anything at all? Is that a religion or cultism?
It'd be occultism.
Gallus can do that.
Yeah, let's go, Gallus!
Gallus.
We roll together. 22.
26. Probably
Nice.
not a whole lot.
Yeah.
No. I will tell you, just behind the screen, the DC for these are very high because they are both high level and rare.
Ah.
So like it is DC 37.
Oh!
I just
Yeah.
Oh, I only need a couple more levels.
same.
37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I roll a natural 20, I'd be able to. Or if I roll.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
roll a 19, I'll be able to succeed in a couple levels.
Yeah. Me too.
Okay. Yeah.
Fascinating.
This
Hey,
is solid.
Suriel, we know something incredibly rare. We now have
Yeah,
some
we
currency.
do. You are obsessed. I mean, like, I know I'm obsessed too, but I just want to hold it over everyone. I don't want to just hold it over one person. She's just-
Fascinating. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for your help.
Have to-
Oh. I'm looking at it now. Algolthu is not the Veiled Master. It is a Vidilieth.
Vidilieth.
Yeah, Algolthu is a different creature in this family with like Ugathols.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
But
That's
yeah,
all
they
we
did
needed for now.
they created the Ugathol and sent them to sabotage and destroy communities from within by driving them crazy with paranoia.
Oh, that
Love that for them.
definitely did its pit, or did its do
Job.
job. Words. You know, words are hard sometimes.
That's all we needed.
Yeah, and yeah, the characters don't know this. I'll tell you the players. They're psychic fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
psychic.
All right
fish.
then.
Yeah. It's wild.
There's so many
Some
questions,
fucking
but
Cthulhu shit going on.
yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll drop the link if you want to check them out.
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, actually, hey, James.
Oh,
Yeah.
The deal that we struck with the Andorran diplomat, would telling him that be too much? Like, Suriel's trying to weigh that out.
I mean, he said that information isn't really a risk as long as he's not being seen helping you.
Okay. We did run into a Andorran diplomat, Mishiri Bedard. We made a deal with her that she would try and get the... What is it? Hold on, I have to read my own notes. Because I made it a different color and I was trying to read it from far away.
To establish diplomatic relations with the Reclamation.
Yes. Our deal with her was that she would try and make them as neutral in Cantaria, right?
It was to stay out of the conflict entirely, not just in Cantaria.
Right.
Like,
Yes,
everywhere.
thank you. I don't know why I can't find that. I guess maybe I accidentally deleted it. But we made a
Well,
deal with
it's
her that she
not
would
surprising
try.
that they would be seeking other allies. They approached us in the beginning as well, but well, Considering what they did to the Godclaw, we didn't trust them. But they are enough of a force that we also cannot risk bringing down their wrath upon us.
You know, fair.
Does anybody else have any information before we say goodbye one last time on accident and then remember it while we're walking out? Kind of looks around at everyone.
Charlie,
Would you have any reading material that we can look at in advance to before we encounter the bearded dragon, all the other beasts, so we could just get a kind of a heads up before we even
Wish I
encounter
had
them.
Hill's lore.
Yeah, bearded devil is what you're.
Yes, I apologize. I
Yeah,
was starting to look for it.
I was like, bearded devil? What the? Or bearded dragon? What the? No, I didn't say anything about
apologize.
that. Yeah.
You know how you look at the word and then you say another? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's one of those. But yeah, the bearded devils. So just wondering if you have like a library that we could just do some little research and just get a little idea of.
You just want to look at books.
Any knight here can tell
Okay.
you anything you need to know about a bearded devil. Each of us has slain one in single combat.
Okay, what are their weaknesses?
They are resistant to physical damage unless you attack them with silver. They are resistant to poisons and immune to fire.
Shit. It can't explode.
Resistant to physical except silver.
Silver.
Immune to fire, resistant to poison.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one?
That was it.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay.
They being fiends count as unholy for anything that does holy damage. But
Cool.
you guys don't have a lot of access to that.
Yeah.
I do. I have chilling darkness.
That's
No,
That-
that does
that-
unholy damage. You need to do holy damage.
Holy.
Yeah. This would be like the searing light
Yeah.
would do
Yeah.
extra damage to them. Yeah, chilling darkness affects celestials.
Did you say these were infernals or?
Yeah, bearded devils are.
Or
Fiends.
infernal. Yeah.
Okay.
No fiendish old guys.
That's the word, fiendish. Got it.
Yeah, and
Um,
as you recall, the little statue, the Brimstone Barbazoo.
yeah. We
he's a
still
bearded
have that.
devil.
Yeah, that was from a. Those are for the Hell Knight test. They use that to summon one to make
Yeah.
the knight fight in single combat.
With the savage mistress of beasts, I heard dryad. I'm assuming probably druid.
Maybe.
Or Faye.
Would that be?
We didn't get a lot of
Educated guess?
confirmation on what she
On
is.
what it was. Because no
Yeah.
one's seen her is the problem.
Yeah, I was struggling for the name earlier. He thinks that they are something in the nymph family,
Mm-hmm.
which yes are fae, but they're kind of like gnomes where they're of fae origin but are connected enough to this world that they're not like extraplanar creatures anymore.
We do actually have holy water, and that's because I scrolled up in my notes and the alchemist from the Court of Spears had some.
Yep. And the quartermaster here has some that you could purchase as well if you wanted.
Yeah.
And we know about Hound Archons, so I'm not worried about that.
Yep.
Flashes
now-
back to fucking the Hound Archon fucking exemplar.
Right. The Pain Prince, would my outlaw lore help to answer my question about if Because it sounds to me like they're more of a bard kind of a situation with the
You want to know
insane, like,
more
violence.
about Lairsoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll your outlaw lore.
It will be higher now, so who knows? You might remember more.
That's fair, yeah. 13. It's a 17. Trying to want to. Yeah, I'll use my hero point. I don't think we're going to get into combat today, so. And it was worse. So okay, 17.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you don't really know. It's generally held that he is a spellcaster of some kind, but what kind is a kind of guarded secret. But likely, likely a full caster, so not like a summoner or a magus.
Mm.
Okay.
You do know that he is an elf.
Oh my god.
And then I'll go, oh, no wonder I know a lot about him.
So calm down, Charlie.
As she like stares off into space and like there's just a little tiny like little droplet of drool on the side of her mouth. She's like,
Right.
that's why I know.
Yeah, Charlie has a type. We have established.
Surreal
And it
snaps
is
her
elf.
fingers in front of her face. Like, come back to us. Come back to us.
And I didn't want to show it before you knew that it's possible to run into him, because it is entirely possible that you never do.
Mm.
But I want to show you the art for him, because it's got more of that detail that I always gush about with Paizo.
That we
But
love.
also they made him hot.
Oh no, he's hot!
Oh, no. Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
Man.
He's hot!
Oh man.
Oh
he is hot.
no!
Damn.
Charlie
Right?
enters the chat.
Look, he has 2 hands, Charlie. One for each of
I'm
us.
gonna message you my other thought when you said she has 2 hands. I'm gonna message what
Just-
I thought and
Oh no,
Uh,
hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
It's got like
Oh.
4 spell books on him. Jesus Christ.
Well, no, there's spell books. He just has 4 books.
he's hot.
But,
Surreal
like-
also has 4 books on her, but they're all in her.
Yeah,
regular
but also like all this detail. He's got
it's so
Yes.
good.
the little hanger in front with the belt and the iron rings, the spear with a little
The
skull
spear
on
with
it,
the
and the
skull.
hole cut out in the middle.
It's got a ring
The
on.
earrings. He's got a choker. It's great. I love it. I love this art.
He's got a
Like,
boob window.
Paizo has good artists.
Yeah, he's got a boob window. Can we appreciate like the
Love a little
We
window
love
of
like the little bits of
testicle.
personality spread throughout the art as well is so good.
Yeah, this is what you get when you pay artists.
Yeah.
yeah, and don't
Wizards
rely
of
on
the
AI.
Coast.
Yeah.
That bullshit. Hashtag
Anyway.
hate AI.
Fuck AI.
Yeah, but also like if you try and cheap out on your art, you're not going to get this much
Okay.
attention to detail either. Like they when I say they pay their artists, I mean they pay their artists like decently,
Yeah.
and they get stuff like this, and it's great, and I love it.
And it's beautiful. And they make characters hot.
Yeah. Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's hot.
Exits. Said Oni. I said Charlie be like, we keep him alive, god damn it.
God damn it.
Gallus sweats and homosexual.
Right? Devlin's the only one that's confused. He's like, what?
He's confused.
Charlie's like, I saw him first, god damn it.
Literally, he has 2 hands. Please.
Excuse you, age before beauty. Wait, no, I'm both.
Age does not equal
Yes.
intelligence, however.
Yeah, well also
Recognition.
from the role that you did last time, according to legend, has a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Right? Yes, he's
Hell
yes.
Yes.
Polyamory.
I forgot he was Polly.
Right.
I
That is
forgot
I
that.
know.
Bisexual poly icon.
We love a bisexual poly icon. Oh hey, man, maybe Suriel one day.
How about tell me how's your boyfriend and girlfriend doing? Oh, they're dead.
Are you
Oh.
guys? Oh man, I can't.
Oh,
I'm so
man.
sorry that happened to you. Maybe
Oh, let me
maybe
get
if
you a
you're looking for,
handkerchief.
maybe if you ever, you're open. Anyways,
We get you a hanky. Oh no, my boob fell out.
oh no, the only
Let me
thing
get
I
you a
have is
handkerchief.
my sleeve.
Oh
Looks
no,
like you'll have to
my
hold my
pants
hand.
dropped.
Oh no! I'm splayed out
Oh,
on the
no.
table.
Oh no, my skirt fell down.
Oh no, there's only one bed.
Oops, I dropped this pencil.
Oh no, Lairsoft,
Only in
I'm
my
trapped in the
garden.
dishwasher. Help me.
Help me, Steph.
Devlin is all for you guys being just a horny pile with this guy. Because it'll tire him out and make it so easy for me to go get paid 600 gold pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
I
This is
mean,
funny.
I mean, it says alive, so
Yeah, but
It does
also
say alive.
these bounties are all optional.
Right.
You might meet him and decide you don't want to do that.
They've
This is
already
true.
looked at a picture of him and decided they don't want to do that.
No, that's the players. The characters
Yeah,
don't
the
know
characters-
what Lairsoft looks like.
Yeah, the characters don't know he's hot.
Exactly.
Look,
exactly.
if he's very convincing, that boob window is very convincing.
Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Let's hear him
everybody.
out.
let's hear him out. Let's hear him out.
Sorry.
Let's hear him out.
Suriel
I
points
think
at
his
his boob
pecs
window.
have something to say.
Hey, yeah, let's just puts on sunglasses. I wear sunglasses so no one knows where I'm looking. Stares right at his chest.
Fun
Face
fact.
2
that is
inches
the purpose.
from chest.
That is the purpose of the signifier mask.
To not.
Oh, love it. Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it's so nobody knows where they're
When
looking,
you're casting, yeah.
because they have magic abilities that rely on their gaze.
Oh.
and
and
their
it-
gaze.
Yeah, and it's the same reason that Aizawa wears goggles. It's you don't know where he's looking, so you don't know whether you have to worry about the power or not.
Yeah.
On a go once upon a time, I can't remember if it was Grapes or Schlessel who asked if I would take a signifier dedication. And I was thinking about it. I
It was
like,
probably Schless.
I think it was Schlessel. because I was like, if you convince Charlie, she would. Definitely would take the dedication.
Yeah, definitely, Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway,
We got really
so-
horny.
as like we do like the proverbial tug at the collar meme.
I'm gonna send
Yeah.
this to my friend who loves elves and see how she likes him.
Of it.
Let us know,
Uh,
because over
We know
here,
they
I think
can-
it's pretty universal,
Yeah.
pretty unanimous that oh no, he's hot.
I put
Oh
bark,
no,
bark, bark,
he's
bark, bark in the
hot.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
God.
Charlie's type. Oh, he's an elf. Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, Charlie has a type, and it's magic elf twink.
Magic elf twink.
God damn you.
And then the other type is women.
yes, and it's
Yeah,
like the
it's-
SpongeBob
It's
with the
magic
hands.
elf twink and muscle mommy.
Yeah.
Those are her two types.
Two types. Completely different spectrums. I want a woman who can kill me, and I want a man that could scramble my brains. And or my insides.
Well, technically, your brains are your insides.
True. That's why I said
in
and or.
play SpongeBob rainbow, and then I just put in parentheses woman.
Women.
Yeah,
Women.
that's true. So her two types are woman and magic elf twink.
Yes. Women.
Oh, women.
All right, to the quartermaster.
Woo!
Yeah, let's see if we can meet the little girl.
Yeah, and Yeah, Knight Joski comes back and guides you to the quartermaster. Turns out he didn't have other duties to attend to.
Or he shoved them off because he wants to hang out with us. We'll never know.
We'll never know.
I lost
Guys
rock,
are
paper,
cool.
scissors, so I am to be your guide.
Ah, oof, sorry, buddy.
Their loss.
Well, the rock, paper, scissors were with Knight Tomaski, and he got to whip the trainees.
I see.
Bummer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
It's
you're missing out.
okay. I'm sure there will be another chance tomorrow.
Almost
Now,
Like, we
to
just
the
hear,
quartermaster.
like, in the distance, we hear, whoosh, and he just goes, like a sad sigh as we hear whipping
Right.
in the background.
It should have been me, not him.
Yeah, yeah. You hear a whip noise, and then you hear a child scream, and then another whip noise, and a horse scream. And Knight Joski says, must have been a tie.
That's exactly it.
You punished the horse, too? Interesting.
It makes them pull harder. Next time.
After you whip the girl, can I talk to her?
I don't see why not.
Okay, cool.
We have picked
It's not
up a
creepy,
begrudging.
I just know her mom.
Yeah, that's...
We've picked up a begrudging uncle now. He's just, whenever we're around, he's just going to keep losing rock, paper, scissors, and is gonna have to hang out with us, which is gonna make him endeared to us.
This is also a pretty easy voice to do.
Hey, stop breaking the fourth wall, man. It's creepy.
No.
On to the
His mask
quarterback.
covers him looking through the fourth wall.
Yep.
Right?
I realize now I'm just kinda doing the Tom and Jeff watch Batman Martian Manhunter.
It's great. No, that's so good. No.
It's also a little bit close to that Venture Brothers guide. Did somebody lose their baby? Ignore me.
Ignore
Oh, the great
Ignore
visitor, yeah. But he's more like yelly. Like this is just like, oh, my family on Mars.
Yeah.
Oh, John Travolta. Anyway, sorry.
Everyone
the
gives each other the
quartermaster.
look. Everyone gives each other the look like, so can we recruit this guy? No.
Is he our friend now?
Yeah, so you get to the quartermaster, and it is just like stone castle wall, and then there is a window with a little wood counter, a sign above it that says quartermaster, and behind it there is a Hell Knight in full armor, full helmet, big horn helmet, but then little glasses on the outside of the helmet.
Oh, excellent. I was kind of
Yes!
hoping for like
He's holding a clipboard.
a grocery clerk apron, but this is better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's an apron too.
Yes. Oh my
Apron,
God.
little glasses on the outside of the helmet.
Yes, Jess, exactly.
Yeah.
The apron says like Citadel Ordeal on it. like
I love
like
Citadel
it's a
Ordeal.
brand.
It says I heart Citadel Ordeal.
It says whip the
came
cook
to-
on it.
Whip the
Came
cook!
to I came to
Whip
Citadel
the
Ordeal, and all I got was this t-shirt.
Fucking t-shirt.
All I got was his t-shirt and whip scars.
There's like a little bit of merchandise. It has like the face of Lucian on it, but he's like happy and a thumbs up. Like a
Come
chibi
join
Lucian.
Citadel Ordeal.
Like, ooh, can I have a Lucian button? No.
Quartermaster, the lictor has bid these outsiders fit to purchase from your establishment. Yes, very well, very well. What do you need?
What do you have? What are you selling?
How much you selling that wheat for, old man?
Supplies. I have supplies. Urukai,
Holy water.
wait. I forgot what I was going to do for this guy's voice. Now, I did
Uh-oh.
2 different ones here in a second.
Uh-oh.
Do you require arms, armor, medicines, potions, boosts? I have some
Potions.
scrolls. What do you want?
Potions would be nice.
Yes, I heard you want holy water, yes?
Yes.
Please.
How much do you need?
What you got?
2 for everyone should be good.
You have like a keg.
Chug, chug, chug. Technically, they should.
A keg
mean,
of
I'm just
holy
pick-
water?
Yeah.
Like, we keep it in larger containers, but do you want to haul around that much water? Just a little splash is enough for the damage.
Yeah, we don't need. If you put enough holy water on an enemy, do they melt? Serial is off in her own world now, thinking about the logistics of how holy water works.
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has weapons, armor, alchemical stuff, some scrolls, potions, that kind of stuff.
Do you have any
What kind of
runes?
scrolls you got?
Oh.
I have all of the basic types and a few more specialized. What were you in the market for?
What do you got? What kind of specialized do you have? I don't know, the idea just kind of came in my head. I have no real plan.
Well, so this is more of a tell me what you're looking for, and I will roll to see if he has it.
I'm gonna need like a second.
Okay.
Everyone else.
I'll say, well, I have a pair of scroll robes here, and I have a scroll of night vision, and I can't remember the other scroll that I have. What would you suggest for have on hand in terms of the scroll rope?
All right, so I got a value of 1 GP and 5 SP for a scroll robe.
I already got the scroll robes, and then I got one scroll of night vision, and I had to look back. I got a scroll of.
Yeah,
So you're looking for scrolls.
a rank 2 scroll is worth 12 GP.
It's a third.
Dark vision.
Oh, was it dark vision? Okay,
If it was dark vision, that is a rank 2 spell.
okay. So I already have one of those, and I'm trying to think of more offense type of spells. Yeah, give me.
I mean,
Quartermaster.
yes.
You got looking for a matching set of horses. Have you got anything? I'm open to debating about size.
Yes, we have horses for purchase.
Well, how much would 2 of them be? You know, with all the saddle, bridle, all that stuff.
Let me see. It doesn't say on the creature's entry. Here we go. The purchase price for 1 riding horse, the going rate is 8 GP. 30 if you want a war horse. The one with combat training. The one you have is a war horse.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm gonna spend 38 gold. So I got like 1 good horse for me. And then a similarly colored, less good horse. And I'm gonna give it to Suriel, so that we can be matching Lance twins on the road.
I get the
Suriel
less
doesn't
good
have
one.
to be
What
into
the
it.
fuck?
Well,
Look, I don't have 60 horse money.
right, and that's you have. So the party has one warhorse currently. One
Okay.
more would be 30, plus 2 riding horses is 16, so 46.
Oh,
Is what
I'm
we'd be looking at.
buying 1 riding horse and 1 war horse. But I will contribute those to the general pool.
That's all he's doing.
Okay, I'm just giving numbers here.
No, that's
Mhm.
great. I'm being clear for the rest of the group. So there's 1 person short a horse, and Suriel, if you actually want to ride a horse, you might want to make Gallus trade horses.
Fuck you.
Say, since you're purchasing horses, and I see those fine lenses you're carrying, you wouldn't be in the market for a squire, would you?
Kind of looks at Devlin.
His name Nugget.
No. Can't say it is.
Remember, his name is Boy. It's not Nugget right now. Also, he's not here.
Yeah, he's over in Longacre,
Maybe he traveled.
Not yet.
training under the kinky Hell Knight.
Definitely
he's
of
just-
2 minds. Like, about having a squire. Because on one hand, it would be nice to have the help. On the other hand, it might be unethical to bring a young boy into this group.
Boy, no. My good-for-nothing nephew Leoz. He's 17.
Well,
Washed out of
if
the
he's
Hell
good for-
Knights. But he's a fair squire. Just lacked the discipline for knighthood.
Well, I already have a squire. His name is Binny, and
Bingy.
he is my boy.
How much for your nephew? Am I phrasing that right?
Well, you're not buying him, you're hiring him.
Yeah, he's a
So
hireling.
squire, yeah, squire is a hireling.
How much for
the
the
going-
child?
The going rate for a hireling is 5 silver pieces a day. But a squire is somebody who will fully take on the responsibility of caring for animals and also arms and armor.
Hmm.
They'll help you get dressed, they'll do repairs. If you do get into a fight and want to fight on foot, they will lead the horses away a safe distance.
Hey, Suriel, you want to go halvesies on a shitty nephew?
Suriel, unlike me, does not laugh. She does try her best not to, though, and just nods like that's yes, please. That's less work for us to do.
All right.
Yeah, and 5 silver a day is pretty reasonable
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
those duties.
Can we sign up for squire insurance as well?
Insurance? No, what? That's for things with value.
If he dies,
like-
he
Like
dies.
Asia shipments. If he, like I said, he's a good for nothing. He washed out of the knights. This is the kind of work he can find now. I'm honestly doing him a favor even asking you. If he doesn't find his own job, he's out on his ass at the end of the week.
So if he's good at what he does, I
He's
don't
a
mind.
fair hand with horses, but too much of a coward for proper combat.
Mm.
I mean, I'll take him for 10 gold.
Again, you're hiring him, not purchasing him.
Purchasing him, yeah.
Well, I mean, if he's good for nothing and being on the streets anyways, like, why not make a profit from it? Roll a diplomacy check.
I'm trying to get this boy off your hands.
25.
Yes, 20 gold pieces would hire his services for 40 days.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Never mind then.
I mean, shit. We can go 2020 if you have that, Devlin, so we just 20 gold, I should specify, just so we have him for a long period of time, because we have no idea how long this is going to take.
Yeah, totally. You cool if I get you 10 gold later? I got 10 gold left.
Well, you could also sell off some of that equipment that you got.
Yeah, that was another thing I was gonna ask, is if we could sell them that
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah, like
100%.
like Jess is trading in those 2 scroll robes that she has. Like, I know you want the lances, but the bastard swords and the
Yeah, 'cause
chainmail
there's
and stuff.
the light
Yeah,
maces. Yeah, we're gonna sell
Yeah, you can sell
all
all
of
that
that stuff.
Oh, that's
I was
fine.
gonna-
I was just like, my character is now out of money, so that's fine.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, Jess, did you?
I was gonna keep the scroll.
Oh, I thought you were trying to trade those in. I'm sorry.
Oh no, because I think it's a prerequisite to something that I was looking to get in the future.
Was it the
It was-
library robe?
Yes.
Yes.
It's so that is a better version of it. It's not like a prerequisite necessarily. You
Well,
could,
it
if you
was-
had magical crafting, upgrade into that, but it's not like you need to have one before you can find the other one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Suriel is getting an armor potency rune.
If she can afford it, yeah.
Yeah,
They've
she
got
can.
one.
Yeah,
I got enough.
what Gallus wants is a bit
Rare.
Gallus doesn't
What does
have
Gallus want?
a decaying weapon rune,
Oh.
but that's 500
Yes.
gold that I don't have.
Yeah, and they're not going to have that anyway.
Damn.
One day. What's up, Jess?
I got enough money for 2 third-level scrolls.
Okay. Do you know what spells you want?
Looking at paralyze.
Okay, yeah, they have that.
Okay. And then was debating on warding aggression or blazing dive.
Blazing Dive is a cool spell.
Yeah, I was looking at that going, that'd be fun. There was another one I was looking at for elemental absorption. Or elemental annihilation wave.
Let's see,
That's about
elemental
it.
absorption.
Or invisibility sphere.
They have elemental absorption. No annihilation wave. And no invisibility sphere.
Okay.
Sphere.
I've always had issues saying sphere correctly the first time, so I feel you.
Yeah.
Let's see. What about Phantom Prison?
Yes.
It'd be fun. Let's see. We got one.
What about, I always forget, taking runes off of weapons.
So you would need a rune stone, which is a 3 GP item that can store the runes and then apply them onto a different item.
Okay. Do they have rune stones?
Yeah. Yeah, the fundamentals they definitely will have.
Yeah, I will take one of those then.
And then property runes they have some of, but it's like what I told Graves, like tell me what you want and I will roll to see if they have it.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking Ghost Touch off of my rapier and actually putting it on my summon, my psychic bracelet thing.
Yeah, that will just cost you the 3 GP for a rune stone to transfer it.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Okay.
So I can make space for something else on my rapier. My other rapier. Plus now
Yeah.
all of those weapons that comes from that are ghost touch, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy Blazing Dive.
Okay.
And I think Paralyze would be a good one.
Yeah, it's handy. The risk of they get a save every round is handy, but even if you take something out of combat just for a round, that's still huge.
Right. I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do this. Because they're all good. Right. So Phantom Prison's 1, Paralyzes 2, Blazing Dive will be 4, so I'm basically rolling 1 through 3, so. And then the third one's Elemental Absorption, so let's see what we get. We got a 1, so Phantom Prison.
Cool.
Cool. Alright. So I'll buy those. So
Alrighty.
it's 60, I believe.
Yeah, let me go back to my scroll page. There it is. Yeah, a rank 3 scroll is 30, so 2 is 60. Yep.
I'll give them 60 GP and call it a day.
Alrighty.
I have 4 gold pieces left if anybody needs some. That's all I got.
Yeah, I really don't have enough money to really get anything worth getting right now. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, consumables are always important.
Thinking about getting a wounding rune, but yes, healing potions. Do they have up to what?
So they have minor and lesser as much as you want. Healing potion and elixir of life. If you have a preference between the two. No moderate healing potions, but they have moderate elixirs of life.
Okay. Look.
They are 150 GP, and they restore 5d6 plus 12.
That's really good.
Yeah.
4. That's a lot.
Gallus, scrolls might be something to think about.
Maybe.
So your spell slots are limited, so
I can
Like,
do
True.
8 lesser elixirs of life, so everyone gets 2.
that's very generous. And that's still 3d6 plus 6. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Elixirs of life. Which one?
Lesser.
Lesser elixir. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
and for alchemical items, if there's stuff you're not thinking about, like there is a mask that gives you the scent ability for an hour.
Yeah.
For better tracking, there are dark vision elixirs, cat eye elixirs that pierce concealment.
Oh yeah, Jess, you should probably, if you're low on your dark vision elixir, so you don't have to use the spell.
No, that would be a good one. Did I trade my scroll of dark vision and
Yeah, so dark vision elixir. The lesser is 6 GP and you can see for 10 minutes. Moderate is 11 and it lasts for an hour. And greater is 90 and it lasts for 24 hours.
just close the. Oh, look at.
Every time,
You
right?
could get 5. You get 5 lessers for the price of 1 scroll. the 10-minute ones?
That'll be good. Yeah, that'll be enough.
Okay.
So 5 of those. Okay.
Yeah.
5 lesser.
Where do I look to see the cost of a scroll by level? Or by
There's
rank. Excuse me.
there's a table. I have it pulled up here. I'll just link it for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's 4, 12, 30, 70.
Well,
Book thief.
I only have 20 gold on me.
Well, I mean, you could also, like I said, trade in all the equipment
right.
you got off of the patrol.
Well, that's
That's-
part
yeah.
of the group loot that.
Oh, right. You would presumably get some of it.
Right.
Yeah. Can we do that real? Well, I say real quick, but I don't know how fast that's gonna take. Because we'd be selling the 4 bastard swords, composite longbows, light maces, the chainmail, steel shields, the +1 scimitars, the 6 the 12 javelins.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's do that off air,
Right.
and
Yeah,
we will
but-
skip ahead. I just realized we got bogged down again. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Fine.
But we are
We're-
going ahead purchasing more horses.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Might as
So,
well.
yeah. So I know that we have 1 war horse currently. We're buying 1 more war horse and 2 riding horses. Is that the plan?
Devlin.
Yeah, I bought 1 war horse and 1 riding horse, and then I was assuming someone else would get a 4th horse of some kind.
Okay.
Ooh.
But I didn't have the money for it, so I didn't get it.
Right.
Someone else has to say they're getting it.
Okay.
I am getting 2, if they have them, book thief brews.
Yes.
Cool. I'm taking 2 of those.
Okay. Do you also have the 8 for a riding horse?
Yeah.
Okay. So there are our horses. So yeah, we'll settle up with all the purchases afterward. But I just wanted to check the
Mhm.
horses. So when you depart from the quartermaster and head out into the yard, waiting for you is your horse you came in with, 1 more
Mhm.
war horse, two riding horses that are tacked up and saddled, and then there is a 5th horse that is being led by a young man in chainmail with a helmet under his arm. Very tellingly, not Hell Knight armor.
Okay.
And then standing next to him is that little 12-year-old half-orc that you saw, who is almost as tall as him.
Little girl. Young lady.
Well, howdy there. What's your name?
Druska.
Hi, Ruska. I'm Charlie.
Druska.
Or Ruska.
Yeah, Droska with a DR.
Rus-
Yeah. Druska Fiendhold.
Hello, Druska. I'm Charlie. I know your mom, and I think I know your dad, too. Nice to meet you, finally.
You know my mum?
Mhm.
Changed your voice all of a sudden. You know my mum?
Yeah, I do. We saved her, and she helped us in Cantaria.
She told me she killed a lot of people there.
Hmm?
Is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, she killed a
mom's-
lot of people.
Her mom's very, very smart with her weapons and has a very war mind head on her shoulders.
She's good at what she does. She's where she is for a reason.
When I grow up and get knighted, I want to be strong like her.
I can definitely see that you want to follow in your mom's footsteps. And that's
But-
exciting.
You said you knew my dad too?
I don't think she.
I don't know anything
Yeah.
about him. Mom says he's a worthless layabout, a coward. a softie.
Well, I wouldn't say all that. I think your dad was rough and gruff in his own way, but I
He did
think
fix my boots that one time.
he did, and they looked fabulous. They looked really good. In his own way, he helped a lot of people too, killed a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
So don't take.
Did he really
It's
die
like-
from getting stabbed in the dick by a halfling?
I look over to Syria and I go, "Oh, that doesn't sound right."
No, that's pretty close to how he died the first time.
Maybe he died once, and then
Suriel is
came back.
Suriel. Charlie, when you look over at Suriel, she's turning a little more pink. She's holding her breath. She's trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Yeah, he did indeed die when he got stabbed in the dick by a
A
halfling.
halfling.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, that was Jexy. That was
Yeah,
Jexy.
it was Jexy Six Splinters, who fainted and sneak attacked him.
Yeah.
Way too many times.
Yeah.
I'll-
Well,
I'll
took
do
to
the
his job
awkward-
though. He was the tank, and
No.
he did it.
No.
I'll do the awkward rub the back of your neck kind of action. I go,
Mhm.
no, I mean, yeah, maybe the first time, but second time it wasn't like that.
Second time it was a lot slower and a lot worse.
A fire. Not a
A lot of fire.
fire.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he got burned to death by being wrapped up in molten steel wire.
Yeah, that was
No.
that one must have hurt.
Some of Suriel's scars burn a little.
I don't think I wouldn't take it 100% necessarily that he was weak. I think in his own way, he was stronger of all of us because he wanted to save me.
Twice.
And that's why I wanted to meet you, to let you know that he's a hero in my eyes.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard anyone say about my dad. I think Mom just hates him because he wasn't disciplined enough to be a knight.
I think he was trying to be disciplined. He promised his soul to keep me safe. So I think that takes more discipline to choose your way.
Wow. Can't wait to tell my mom that.
And just let her know that it's just coming from a good place. And I just wanted you to know that some of the things that we talked about, her and I talked, and I wanted to think on it. And once I saw that you were here, I just wanted to let you know too that, that I knew your dad and that he had a lot of discipline. Wouldn't you say, Serial? Maybe
Suriel
not like
nods.
maybe not to the naked eye. Think of it that way. Gotta look
Also-
real deep.
Also,
Secret
when you
discipline.
talked, yeah, you could say that. Discipline of a different kind. Also, when you see your mom, just remind her that I beat her with in that shoving contest against our last very big enemy.
Is that the man you pushed off a tower?
Yes.
She likes that story a lot. She thinks it's funny that she survived the fall and he didn't.
Tell you a secret. I cast a spell and make sure she fell very softly.
Really?
Don't let her know that. Don't let her know that part.
She does the gesture of like locking and locking her
Throwing
mouth
away
and
the
throwing
key.
away the key. Yeah.
Do you have any friends or pen pals that you keep in touch with? Other than your Hell Knight comrades?
Uncle
have the
Lucian says friends are a weakness, so we're not allowed any. At least not until we become full knights.
How about allies? You have an ally?
Well, there's my training partner, Jimmy. I cover for him a lot.
Jimmy!
I covered for him today.
Jimmy
How
sounds like an
about an-
asshole. It sounds like he's pushing you around and making you do all of his work.
How about an ally that is training to be a wizard?
I can't say I know any.
Well, if you want, and I'll let my sister know that I think you two would be pretty good allies. I do that nod and wink, like we're swapping friend with allies,
Yeah.
and
Like looks at you, looks puzzled for a minute, and then you see her get it.
It's like, oh, yes.
as
Yes.
having strength is good, but sometimes you need to branch out and make friends with other people. Allies.
Knowledge.
Allies.
Always remember this. Knowledge is power.
It is. It
Different
is.
strength. I'll write down Max's name and where to send letters to, and I go, I'll let her know that to expect a letter from you in the future, if that's something you're able to do on your downtime. From tug of war with horses.
I should have a little more downtime once I become an armager.
What's that?
It's a knight in training, like a squire.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
What-
let that
you
be
know-
your goal. Your goal to becoming an armiger is being able to speak with your first real ally. Have that be your
Yes.
focus.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
No pressure. I mean, if you feel kind of awkward because like I just met you to talk about like talking to my sister and making an alliance, like if that's really awkward and weird, like no pressure. I just thought, it might be nice, have
Oh.
that ally.
My dad died for you. It'd be rude not to make something of it.
I just wanted you to know that I thought he had discipline, or even considering selling his soul to keep me safe. So, a lot more discipline than I have. And I do that nudge to Charlie, or not to Charlie,
Just
to
surreal. Yeah.
Cereal.
Yeah.
I do that nudge like.
I have to
Oh.
get back to my duties now, but thank you for letting me know. And
Yeah.
you make sure that you get your mission done, so he didn't die for nothing. Yeah.
That's right. Gonna make sure that our mission, and you complete your mission. I have faith in you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you later, future squire, and I'll wave.
Yeah. This whole time, this like 17-year-old kid has just been standing there awkwardly.
Like, I don't feel like I should be listening to this conversation, but I'm close enough that I can't help but hear it.
Yeah.
Hey kid, what's up?
Liaz Maxwell Gilliams at your service.
That is for sure a name. I didn't mean to say that in my surreal voice, but it works.
My uncle tells me I'm to be your squire.
We already know him, Max. We need to call you something else.
Well, Liaz is my name.
Lias. Lias?
Well, that makes it easy. We'll call him Leos.
Lias.
Oh, like
I
Leon,
see
but with the Z. at the end.
Dallas isn't convinced.
Yeah, it's Leon, but you take the N and rotate
You flip it
90
on its
degrees.
side. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Liaz Maxwell Gilliams.
I'll hold out my hand. Charlotte, Paris, Elochio, at your service.
Mm-mm. He's at our service.
Oh, that's right.
Does Lady Charlotte require assistance gaining her mount?
I think we should call him Jelly.
Yeah, you can help. You can give me a boost. Just put it above the waist.
Makes a stirrup with his hand for you to step into.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so
I
you're
will
trying
pick
to-
up on-
Gallus, are you trying to make a food theme with all of our boy squires?
I mean, maybe.
Nugget, jelly.
Yeah. Do you
You can do like
oppose?
our Monday game and call them random. Like, so there's we play Humblewood, long story short, and there's a Ma Patch, which is a raccoon. His real name starts with an M, but I just started calling him Mariachi.
His name is
No.
Namaka. His actual name
Namaka.
is Namaka.
So like I call him like random M names like Menudo, Mariachi,
Macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni. And so yeah. So we'll just be like, thank you, Jiggler.
Just can't remember his name for some reason.
Jelly Jiggler.
Thank you.
I mean, you could also just call him
Jiggles.
Leo.
No.
That's a normal human name.
No, we are not to call him a normal human name.
I like
We'll call
Leo.
him
Let's call
Leo's.
him Leo. All right.
Fine.
Well, what do you do? What do you fight? What do you use? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck to ask you.
Oh,
Well,
he doesn't.
I don't fight. That's why I've been dismissed from the Order of the Paddock.
Oh, what do you do then?
Listening. Wait, why am I
Uh,
asking? Of course you weren't.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Well, I find
What's the
myself a squire by trade now, a groom, if you will. I care for your animals and your equipment.
cool? That's
I
above
just decided
game.
he's southern now.
The
Yeah.
horses are new.
Southern gentleman accent.
Do they have names as well? I'm asking Leoz because he clearly brought them here.
Oh yes, well, you see this fine mare that I have hitched myself to. Her name is Filigree.
Good name.
The other war horse that you have purchased is named Mr. Smithers.
Smithers.
Yeah,
Mr. Smithers. Noted.
and the
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
the two riding mares you purchased, named Buttercup and Daffodil.
Oh, those are nice names. And I'll pet the horse and be like, all right,
And,
are we
Charlie, you are on Daffodil.
like it? Love it. Daffodil the horse.
And he comes over to Buttercup, makes the hand stirrup, and to Gallus says, "Sir, your mount awaits."
Very good. I get on my mount.
Serial will get on. Who does Serial have? My brain.
Either Lady Chomsky or Mr. Smithers.
No, Gallus has Lady Chomsky.
He just invited you to jump on Buttercup, and you
No,
happily did,
You happily
sir.
got on Buttercup.
I thought he was
No!
talking about my horse, which is Lady Chomsky.
Lady Chomsky
Lady
tried to buck
Chomsky-
you off.
Yeah. Also,
No, she
So-
didn't.
so I thought that the marshals with the lances would want to keep the war horses.
No, I've
Just
already
why,
claimed this one.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just explaining, and that is
The idea.
so. Leoz's assumption was that you look like a squisher bee. You're not going to get on the war horse.
I'm getting on Lady Chomsky. I've already claimed her.
You can't claim a horse. The
Yes, I
horse claims
can.
you.
Oh, to hell with that.
What time of day is it current? Are we planning on
It's
traveling?
probably like lunchtime ish.
Okay.
You'd be able to get to the border to another hex and camp out before it gets dark. It'd be like a little bit shorter day than if you explored a whole hex, but it's
Mhm.
also not in the woods, so you wouldn't need to explore the whole hex.
I just wanted to make sure that I forget what it is. Anyway, okay, cool. We're on the road.
Yeah.
All right. So then, yeah, if Gallus is keeping Lady Chomsky, who's riding Buttercup?
I guess Suriel is riding better. Well, what's up, Liam?
Oh, I was gonna say, I've already formally introduced myself to Mr. Smithers, so I think we have a soul bond.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that just leaves Buttercup for Suriel.
All right. Yeah, Suriel can ride Buttercup.
Right. Let's
Head on out.
Yep.
we're burning daylight. Yeah. Ha.
Yeah, and you now have a hireling, and all have mounts.
Yay.
And I have 26 AC now.
And he seemed
Oh.
perfectly fine. I don't know why his uncle was so mean.
Well,
He wasn't good
he's-
enough to be a Hell Knight.
yeah, he's
I
not
get
he's not a fighter. He's kind of cowardly, is what he said.
I'm
Like that's
just saying.
what Leoz himself told you. Is he's
Mm.
too cowardly to be a fighter.
So far, Leoz, I'm giving him the thumbs up.
So where are we headed to first is the question.
Yeah, which
Are we going
which
to
heck
do-
are you making for?
Yeah, are we going to try and do a bounty first, or are we going to look for the unicorns along the river? Which one are we doing?
I mean, I would
Is
say
any-
go to this square.
I have a question first for people who know
Mhm.
the area better than me. This seems like a spot where there's probably a river crossing. Is
Mhm.
that if we were to get a boat, would we most likely want to go there, or is it possible that we could get a boat somewhere along here? Not that it changes what we do. I'm just curious.
Well, if we get a boat, then we can't explore areas.
I mean, that's kind of true, but we were told that we could perhaps take a river safari to hunt for unicorn.
Well, that's why we would follow the road along the river.
I think the river would be really helpful to us. Let's say if we capture the Fane Prince, or if we capture Mistress of the Beasts, things like that. We would be able to travel up the river. But let's say we found like the Fane Prince here.
Totally
No, we can
fine.
travel.
I was just curious.
No. Yeah, I know where you're going with that. I mean, that's still an option. Thing I think is that was 5 silver. It was just to get from Sonara to like up here.
Mm-hmm.
That was 5 silver. So if we were to like go from here, like all the way down here, I don't know how much that would cost.
So per person, it would be similar, but you also have to pay for the horses.
Hmm.
Which that is the downside of being mounted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're pretty sure that these pitchfork hexes probably contain bearded devils. Or at least I'm pretty sure.
That'd be a good guess.
Yeah, considering the information you got in the bounty.
Now my thing is, because of my completionist thing, like, I kind of wonder if there's anything worth looking into those three squares or hexes.
This might help that part of your brain. We have to return these bounties to the Citadel, like, kind of at some point anyway.
So yeah, we can explore them when we come back.
Could, yeah.
We can hit these two on our way. These two on our way down and around because we got to get by the river anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And once we start making, I'm gonna use the ruler. Once we start making our way down, we'll hopefully find Azadas somewhere in here. We might diverge off and hit the Scar Thicket. Talk to Marcus.
Well, our original plan was to go to the Citadel and then towards Scar Thicket.
Mm-hmm. Which is why
And
we'll
then
just
on
take
the way,
river.
we could find
Yeah.
Azat.
Because the Zadas are in Hellspawn Dale. Maybe, possibly.
And the unicorns are somewhere,
Somewhere.
this way, but that's close.
Yeah.
to the Scar
Somewhere-
Thicket, whatever.
We're in the
'Cause then-
Murmur area.
Yeah. Because we take the river to the Azadas area-ish, hit the Scar Thicket, and then maybe, if we're really feeling like it, go out of our way to the Pillar of Palamia. Probably not, but go all the way back down to the Murmurs and see if we can find any unicorns.
You say probably not go to the pillar, and Charlie's just like,
Which
It's
begs the question I wanted to ask as well, because a couple episodes ago, and Lady Magda dissolved, and it wasn't Charlie's fault. Anyway,
I don't know. It
she
looks
dissolved.
like
She
it.
said, "Get to the pillars." How much of a urgency was it? Like ASAP, get to the pillars, or just get to the pillars?
let me answer that question with another question. The pillar is where Charlie can expect to find answers. How
How much of
badly
an
does she
urgency
want
is
those answers?
Because we can do this.
I wanted to take a dose or two of Dreamtime tea to kind of start sussing whether or not it was a good time to go. That's why I asked if we were going to stick around Citadel Ordeal, is because if Charlie was going to go take a trip, quote unquote trip, on some Dreamtime tea, what does that look like with Cozy Cabin up? Does that affect
Yeah,
concentration?
the Dreamtime tea takes place while you're asleep. And
Mm.
Cozy Cabin is a set time. It's not concentration. It's meant to be you pop it up and go to sleep in it.
Well, okay. And so then my answer is, how much does she want to know? Like how
How urgently does Charlie
How
want to know
urgent?
answers? Yes.
I'd say, like,
How
on a
urgent is
scale
it?
on a scale of 1 to 10, she's like, I don't know, 3.5, 4. But the purpose of the Dreamtime tea was to kind of
See what happens.
see what comes to her and starts talking to her.
Well, you'd already talked to Mommy about it. And she promised you that if you take it there, you'll be given a reward.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
when she said something more after she gave you back your cantrip, kind of implies that it's something along those lines of power versus like she'd give you money.
Yeah.
So, like, you're not just getting money, you're probably getting knowledge and new skills and or abilities.
Yeah, and then the other wrinkle there is that Mother Gossamer said that for her to take you up and give you stuff, you have to go there and kill her current apprentice.
At the pillar.
Yes.
Okay. That's what
The pillar is very
I-
important.
Yeah. Because there was a part of me was like, why the scar? Like something about the scar thicket, not just Marku. Something about the scar thicket seemed important to him for some fucking
Yeah,
reason.
that area is spooky. It's
It's
like
just spooky.
an acre of dead trees.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I guess I was like fixated on something was going to go down here related to
When it was
Ami.
actually at the pillar and not in the scar thicket.
Right. I mean, I
Yeah,
knew
no,
Mommy
the-
was the
You,
pillar, but like I thought
you,
other Gossamer was Scar Thicket.
God, what is the word I'm looking for? It's not conjoined, but you combine the information on accident.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
All right.
yeah.
Well,
Marcus is Gallus's deal.
Marcos.
Marcus.
Yeah. What happens there is Gallus gets the secret to Lichdom.
Yay.
Or
Yeah.
bad touch
Story.
to death, depending on
Oh,
how that
yeah,
conversation goes.
Depending on how that conversation goes. But yeah, we can totally do this. We can kind of U-shape it, take the river down to Hellspawn Dale, see if we can get an Azada or two, maybe possibly run into well, I would say maybe, but maybe possibly find Banneret Kadarius.
so here's my answer. I think
Hit the
James.
Scar Thicket and then go up to the pillar and then go down to the Murmurs.
I'm not in a
Right.
terrible hurry, especially because in my head I want to be at least level 10 before I.
I mean, I would. This is how many miles just going here?
Mhm.
Since each of these is 25.
Yeah.
That's 100 miles.
Yeah, we got so like I'm not. In
We
a
have, yeah, we have a lot of time, and that's even further from the general area of where the Azadas might be. Like that's really far away.
Yeah, it's
So-
another 125 or 150 miles.
some.
Are we going southwest? Is what we're kind of going towards.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like-
that's where we're going.
Yay.
Okay. Kind of following Rivel Iseld.
So
Yeah,
like
River Isilde.
there.
Yeah, we going this
Following
way,
that path, yeah.
crossing through, hit the Scar Thicket,
Alright.
go down to the Murmurs.
Yeah, so what hex you're going into next was my primary concern, and if that's it.
Yeah.
I'm okay
yeah.
with that.
We'd probably be in this one.
All
We gotta
right.
figure out the logistics of our plan.
Yep. Yeah, you did, and that's why I didn't try to hurry you in making that decision. But what I am gonna hurry us to is ending the show because we're gonna get to that next time.
Next time. Hey, everybody. That has been another episode of Pathenders. We did a lot
No,
today.
Dusk!
Dusk.
Dusk Ninja Kenji rating us again once
Oh,
again
no.
at the end of stream.
Dusk Ninja,
No!
you're a bit late, friend, but it's all cool.
like-
Thank you all for joining.
we need 10 more minutes. Like, I don't know. That's just me, because like they just joined.
Just join.
I don't know.
It's 'cause he lives on Australia time.
Oh, it's an Aussie. Good day, mate. How about that Vegemite, am I right?
Stop, please. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Do you have 10 minutes of improv?
Excuse me. Oh,
I-
sorry.
I mean, we always get off topic on the
Yeah.
outro, so it'll probably be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest if you want to, that I would take some Dreamtime tea and we can like do an improv. I don't know, like a mushroom trip. I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late, honestly.
Again,
Yeah,
late.
we can
Yeah.
we can open with that next time. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
no
we did
worries.
last time.
I thought like, oh, they just joined. Oh, come on, like one of those.
Like we said, we always get sidetracked, so they'll be here for the funnies at the end.
With the funnies at the
Yeah.
end. The
You're gonna get the fun
Pathenders.
fact.
We're all like, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Where can they find
Anyways,
you?
where can they find me? Well,
Yeah.
I'm Grapes. You can find me pretty much here for the most part, but like, I guess I'm on Twitter at I'm Grapes. It's really it. I don't really do much there. Most of my online presence is here. So yeah. Find me elsewhere. I am Grapes. I_am Grapes. I'm Grapes. Spelled GRAEPS. If you've seen Why Does Kids Know, you get it. Because I have to do that
He's
bit.
the grapist.
I'm the grapist. The grapest one of all. Yeah. Shoot. I did have a fun fact about Galus. Galus. Oh yeah. Not about Galus, but like, man, hearing Charlie talk so nicely about Uktuk, and then Grapes over here going like, Uktuk died like a bitch.
I mean,
Oh,
Uktuk died to teach the party a very important lesson, and that is when a rogue can feint you effectively to get sneak attack, even when they don't have flanking lined up.
It sucks.
It's a bad time. It's a bad time for everybody.
Also learned kineticists, man.
Kineticists, man.
They're no fucking joke, man.
Yeah. The second time he died, Jesus Christ.
Was a kineticist.
Yeah, that was a horrible.
Barbarians are not the best tanks. They're only okay tanks.
He was good at pulling her aggro. Suriel lived longer than she should have because of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like 2E. Pathfinder persistent damage is a killer.
A bitch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
And-
considering getting a wounding rune on my rapier.
Yep. Yeah, wounding rune is good, and it's pretty cheap. Too bad you
Yeah.
let Zara just keep the other one you found.
Hey,
Right.
well, I can afford the other one. It's fine.
Right, but if you hadn't let her keep it, you would just have one now.
She deserved that sword, okay?
Yeah, she
That's
worked for
true.
that
She
sword.
killed so many people.
My God, Liam, I will actually tell you the shit that she did for us after game, okay?
Just listen to the last like 7 or 8 episodes before you got here,
That too.
because the whole raid on the castle, like she
She was
tanked.
a slaughterhouse.
She was
Yeah, she
MVP.
tanked so
She
good.
was single-handedly Gimli and Legolas.
Yeah, actually, kind of.
Close, yeah.
Nice.
She was RoboCop with a longsword.
Listen, the mythology of Zara isn't getting any more Little Sebastian, or isn't getting any less Little Sebastian, but I love it.
I think it's even better that
It's definitely funnier if I never like go back and learn it. I think it's so much fun.
Oh, it is. Like that bit with Ben is so good, but like there was a fight
Yeah, no,
down on
you're
the
right.
docks where they didn't know she was there. But I kept telling them something's happening. I keep telling them something's happening off screen. And they were scared that it was bad the whole time.
And then we finally opened the gates because one of us, I think it was Uktuk, someone got to the gate.
They opened the gate because they were trying to get away from you.
Oh, right.
if it
And then
was
she
that-
just.
if
You
it
didn't
was
want any of them to get away because then they
And
could blow your cover.
Uktuk
and
was
then
And
dead
Zara
by
so
the
they
time
saw
we got
somebody
to the
escape
Yeah.
and said, "Oh shit, we're fucked." And then Zara stepped out of the shadows and decapitated him.
Decapitated a man. And we
Because
were like,
what had been happening off screen every turn was she was readying an action to power attack whoever got through the gate.
and we were like, oh, all right, we understand now. And then she immediately, instantly killed 2 more of those poor workers on her turn.
Yeah, it turns out a knight with magic sword and magic armor more than a match for dock workers armed with boarding axes.
It was fun. And then
You
we
see
set it on
perhaps.
fire.
Yep, they
I'm
burned down the
excited.
whole thing to cover their
I'm-
tracks.
Oh no.
Oh,
Except
Yes,
that part
you're
didn't
right.
work.
You were right. It was Gallus, and
Yeah.
the dice hated your diplomacy.
Dice hated a lot of things about
You're being
Gallus
thrown
that
in the
day.
water like each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that's like.
Pushed in the water.
That was honestly pretty funny.
Yeah, it was.
Just he'd get thrown in the water, and then he'd climb out, and he'd get thrown back in the water.
And I'm just like, you know what?
He
I'm
kept getting
standing
swashbuckled.
Yeah, but
because
at least you were sucking up actions that weren't
Yeah.
being used to hatchet somebody to death.
here.
Except for you
that
that
doesn't
one
make Gallus
time.
feel any better.
Except for you that
I know.
one time
I'm trying to make
did,
new grapes feel better.
It doesn't.
Oh.
you did get crit panached one time.
Let me ask you something. Before you fell into the water, did you say I'm waterproof?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he said I'm trip proof.
Ah.
No, I said, hey, bro.
Normally it's some arrogance on your part.
No, it was, hey, bro, we should be friends. And the bro was like, I'm a narc
No.
on you.
And we were
Oh
like,
no,
"Don't
yeah, I
do
tried that.
To be fair, he said he didn't want to be a pirate anymore, and you kept saying, no, you should go be a pirate. And he got annoyed with that.
And then he was like, you know, I choose the decision that makes me live longer. And then immediately said, nah, I'm gonna narc on you. So that's his own damn fault that he didn't live.
Kill.
Oh, yeah, absolutely it is.
Who was that?
Plus, on the other thing, we just said he should go back on the river for a little bit.
Oh, there is that other thing.
The other thing.
Other
Yeah,
thing?
Jess, where can people find you?
Oh,
See, what I say? He got distracted.
Got
Like
distracted,
always.
like always.
That's true. Oh, well, my name's Jess. You're 7th level witch at, I don't know, she might be a wizard? Something else? You
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
is
We're talking
certainly
about
on the
it.
table.
You never know.
dang.
You can find me at Topaz_romance at Twitter. Topaz Romance, no underscore at the Blue Sky. If you are a Tumblr fan, you can find me at Topaz Romance. Just 2 words. Fun fact about Charlie, she did mean what she said about Uktuk. Because it's probably, if she thinks about it, one of the first unselfish things somebody's done for her that wasn't asked for. You know, I'm sure there's other examples, but that's probably the one that's just the only one that I can think of.
Aldrich still hates you.
Yes, the one where I go, this is my first present. Oh no, that's fine.
And
No,
Aldrich
you don't
is
Your
like,
Quicksilver
I'm
elixir
sorry.
just pops out of existence.
I think that episode was titled Aldrich is Big Mad.
Aldrich
Yes,
is
it
big
was.
mad.
That is the title of that episode. It is
Oh,
so
man.
good.
Aldrich was big mad.
Aldrich gave you a
Aldrich
mage of
was-
the hand or something. I don't remember.
It was a
It was just me
Quicksilver
RPing,
elixir.
like, oh, this
Oh,
is my
yeah.
first present. And
It's just the immediate. Well, I'm sorry.
pardon moi.
I miss Wes.
I miss
Oh,
those
man.
too.
I miss
Yeah, I also-
also ass characters.
I also miss Aldrich.
I also miss Aldrich.
Yes,
We were too much for him though.
Doing science.
Regulus.
He's
Officer-
doing silence. Science.
Ants.
It's not
Uh,
stinky.
Officer Dribbles.
Possifer
Officer
dribbles.
Dribbles.
Will we
Officer
ever run
Dribbles.
into Possifer dribbles, James?
Maybe. Depends on decisions you make. Because those matter.
Let's
That's
specifically
fair.
make only decisions to try. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll pass it to Liam. Where can we find you?
You can only find me here on Fridays when we're doing this. But I
Hey.
play Devlin. Devlin, boy, he's a fighter, I suppose. But he got a horse, and he's excited that maybe him and Suriel can bond over riding horses and pointing big sticks at people. Signs
Well-
of friendship.
Well,
look-
Suriel doesn't have a warhorse, so she's gonna have a much harder time.
You know,
Yeah,
that
that's
it just isn't the story of Suriel's life.
True.
I love that Liam and I were talking about it jokingly in our group DM, just like how Suriel and Devlin become friends, which is mostly non-verbal communication via eyes, micro expressions, and sharing like weapons and shit with each other.
Weapon-based
Yeah.
friendship. Oh.
We should do a lot more emoting in the chat, perhaps.
Right.
Because that's us. Also, fun fact about Devlin: Bearded Devil was a nickname he tried to get started for himself when he was younger and was experimenting with facial hair. It
Oh,
did
I
not
love
take
it.
off.
Oh, we gotta get that
Aw.
trending for him.
Poor Devlin.
He,
It's his lot in
Oh.
life.
he's trying. That's 90% of Devlin. He's trying.
Who was playing Suriel?
Me. The bun that is flustered and or Oni, whichever name you know me by, because I have too many names here on the internet. You can find me pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Threads, Ko-Fi, Tumblr. Pretty sure I have a fur affinity if you are into that. I have so many accounts all across the internet where I sell art and creations. Right now, I'm trying not to burn myself out on working on dice, but I just keep pouring dice because it's soothing to my soul, especially when I go several nights with barely any sleep. So that's fun. But my commissions are technically open. They're kind of slow because I have so many other like forward things to work with because I am the lead character artist for Saved by the Spell, which was last Saturday. So not this Saturday, but the next Saturday coming up, they will be playing again. And all of the characters you see on there are redesigned by me, and I'm also designing all of the NPCs. It's a long time coming, but it's fun. But yeah, I played Suriel, our 7th level swashbuckler, and Bella, get down! No,
Especially
me get
Bella
up.
get down and
That is
right?
that is an interesting fact about Suriel is Bella get down.
Bella,
honestly.
get
That is-
down. Bella, get down.
That
Bella
She
get down.
she timed it so well. I guess what I was going to say was fun fact about Suriel, which it's more like adjacent to Suriel. I was talking jokingly with James about her trainer back when she was growing up, about him possibly being a Belmont.
Which he
We-
kind of is.
It is like when we were building him, we were like, hold on, he's kind of just a Belmont, and I'm like, you know, that would explain a lot.
But he's also Lance Reddick.
Yes, which I mean, God, if he was still alive, imagine a Belmont played by Lance Reddick.
Right. It is such a shame that he died. Like
Oh, it would
Rest
be
in
so
peace.
good. But Suriel, the thing that was connected to Suriel, for the other part of the fun fact, was the reason why she got the Sabretooth,
Sawtooth Saber.
Sawtooth Saber, thank you, was to feel closer to her trainer and to remind her of her training, because she's been lacking. But, oh, my goodness. I can't believe we almost forgot the only reason why we can do this. James, where can they find you?
Okay.
I can be found on the Twitter at the Ramble Rouser. I can also be found there at Pathenders Pod because I do the show, and sometimes I tweet out dumb memes and talk to game people and stuff, and also show times. And if we're not doing it or whatever, that's where you'd be updated if you wanted to check. But also just like talk to me about the show because nobody does, and I would like that.
Ask questions.
Yeah,
No?
questions, comments, concerns.
Ideas, thoughts.
Hit that follow button.
At James
Occasionally.
Subscribe
specifically
to the
with
YouTube.
at James
Oh, yeah.
specifically with what you think about Leoz. Everyone just inundate with Leoz takes.
Yeah,
Let's
our
move
new
on.
squire.
You
Our
knew.
squire boy.
Yeah. You require a groom to care for your animals.
You
I'm
know,
not a fighting man, per se, but I will take care of your horses.
I'm disappointed I couldn't just buy the boy off of the Hell Knight, but you know.
You can buy a halfling.
Ew,
Not
no. Gallus doesn't like halflings very much. He finds them creepy.
Yeah, I remember that for last time. Gallus finds halflings creepy.
Yeah, their feet and their heads are too big.
Yeah.
He's described them as a discount person, and I don't know why I'm offended, but I definitely am.
Did I? I don't think I said that. I don't think I said any of that.
Nah,
Are you
but
sure?
history.
It sounds like something Gallus. Sounds like something Gallus would say.
Look,
Maybe.
Gallus's racism is so internalized he doesn't even notice it.
It's just, you know, he prefers having undead slaves. They don't complain as much.
Yeah, he'd
God.
prefer an X person to a fun size one.
Yeah.
Oh man, Gallus would have loved the blooming caves.
I don't think he
Oh
would.
yeah, he could have made friends with the wrong one.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he would.
Why not, Gallus?
Because, ew,
It was
ick,
such a great time.
icky.
There was even cave ice cream for some reason.
Well, I mean... Yeah, there was cave ice cream.
Regional
like,
desserts are always
you know.
fun.
Anyways, so we should probably, like, wrap this up.
Yeah.
Do I
yeah.
have a person to raid today? I'm not sure.
We have...
We could
we
raid
share the
Edward
wealth.
Bosco.
Could raid
He's
the
doing-
Boskin.
Friday night flashbang.
What does that even mean?
M&W.
Oh.
Oh, Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
If you wanna watch the cool person,
The wrestling.
the cool
Edward
person
Bosco.
do the thing, then
Great voice actor.
great.
Player of Remy from the original Unexpectables. Original voice of Alistair from the Has-Been Hotel pilot. Also voice of Charizard from one of the Pokemon movies. So,
Charizard. That's what he said.
yeah.
Wait, like, does Charizard talk in that movie, or are we talking like a Frank
No.
Welker?
They
situation.
instead of using the the same Japanese voice lines over and over again, they've actually been hiring like English actors to say the Pokemon's name over and over again instead.
Charizard.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it is largely a Frank Welker situation.
Yeah.
Well, there was one Kangaroo Jack style scene where someone got hit in the head and then Charizard rapped. Or maybe I'm making that up.
Sounds awful.
Well, the good
But
news is I
also-
lied.
But also, I kind of want to watch it because
Right.
I love
You-
trash.
You could
I love
probably
trash
find
movies.
that. That's probably actually a thing somewhere on the internet. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the internet.
Yeah, probably.
Make sure you ask Edward Bosco about it in Twitch chat. Ask him about his Charizard rap.
Ask about
Well,
Go
he's
into-
in character right now,
go
so
into
he won't
chat
be able to answer.
and just be like Charizard.
Yeah, just say Charizard.
Charizard. Y'all have a
He'll know
good
you
night
did.
now, and tune in next
Bye,
week.
y'all.
Same Pathenders time, same Pathenders place.
place.
Well, earlier because we'll be on time.
Oh yeah, we will be on time next
Yeah.
week because someone was late.
Yeah.
Not naming any names, Serial.
I
No,
can't-
or not
stand
naming any names
Amazon.
or saying any blame because it happens, but that is objectively true. Somebody was late.
Okay, bye bye.
I got stuck in my chair.
It happens to the best of us, buddy. It's
Fell
okay.
I fell into the toilet.
Right there. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.